It was. I don't like you.
Place to be nation, welcome to another live watch with the pay-per-view live watch live on simulcast on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook and on Twitter. Thank you all very much for watching wherever you are watching from, anywhere in the world and whatever platform, and we are in for another good night, hopefully in ring, definitely on the call. On the call so far is my fellow special relation. And as of tonight, very proud that I can say my fellow, my host, my guiding light on chicken salad, Mr. Ben Locke. Ben, good evening.
Does that like make good evening everybody? Good evening Twitchers and YouTubers and Facebookers. Does that make you like the chicken salad? There is that what we're going for?
I am, but I will be. I'll be whatever you're the driving force behind that. I will be whatever you wish me to be on that one.
Well, Logan calls me the captain, so he's like my commander second in chief. So
So I'll be like first mate
yeah,
or the person that sweeps the poop deck.
we'll definitely find a place on the bridge for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can be the guy that goes, whoa, look at that life, look at that, watch that iceberg up ahead.
Oh, are we meant to be going straight into that?
Well, after what we watched, I think it's very, very apropos. As a very was a word that Mongo used to use all the time on Nitro, very apropos for what we just watched. But thank
Yeah.
you very much for joining for another month, and thank you. I can thank you in front of all of our live stream watchers. Thank you for being the captain on the Double or Nothing
Yes.
live watch.
You very
Very greatly appreciated. I thanked you on the NWA one for doing that, but this is me doing it in person. So thank you very much for doing
you
that
are
for us.
very. It's been it's been a really good 6 weeks of wrestling. That's giving every devil its due.
Hmm.
So we've obviously not only have we had Double or Nothing, but we've had Always Ready, we've had Hell in a Cell, Slammiversary was in that, Forbidden Door last weekend. It's been a really, really, really good 6 weeks.
Yeah, it has been, and you have watched
I'll
them.
rephrase that. I will rephrase that. Sorry, Callum. 5 weeks before tonight.
Yes. Well, we didn't do the live stream for um Forbidden Door or Slammiversary last night. We've never actually done an Impact one, so we'll need to change that at some point. But you have watched them because you're our resident AEW guy and one of our resident Impact guys. So how were they? I've not managed to take in either. I've seen bits and pieces of Forbidden Door, but I've not seen any of Slammiversary. So how were they?
So I'll deal with them in order. So Slammiversary is first, so I'll go with that one first. If you have watched any period of Impact for any amount of time, it was basically like a love letter to the company. So like I know you said it before, like you were watching 05, 06, maybe you fell off the train after that. Yeah, if you were watching in 010, 2010 or something, there's literally something on there for everybody. Whether it was the Motor City Machine Guns, whether it was Frankie Kazarian, whether it was Eric Young, whether it was AMW showing up. And they and for better or for worse, they included all the sort of match types. So you got the Queen of the Mountain, you got Ultimate X. You got even the Reverse Battle Royal made an appearance for God's sake, but they were, but it was all done with love. It was like there was
Yeah.
any real Battle Royal that they took the piss out of where they admitted it was kind of terrible, but that's by the by. But I really, really, I said it in the Highway to the Impact Zone chat. I was the only one of our group who was actually watching it live because I mean, it's something I've mentioned before on these pods before. Like the cost price and the cost price for us is a hell of a lot different than it is for our American friends. So that pay per view for me was $14.99. In America, it was $40.
Hmm.
So I really understand why people weren't bothering with it.
Yeah.
But I personally, if we're going to go match and star ratings, I didn't have a match below 2 3/4, and
Right.
that was going all the way from that to just over. I think I went 4. I think I went 4 1/4 for Munsters Ball. So that's the kind of range we're talking. But it was just such a fun 3 hours. It was. I didn't really have a. I didn't really have a low. I didn't really have a high bar, high expectation. But I've said it on Special Relations. I've said it in numerous chats. Impact Wrestling for this since January this year has been on an absolute tear. It's not quite at the mustn't miss territory, but it's damn close for me at the moment.
Yeah, that's the thing. The impact I've got going for them, I feel, is Omega. The Omega thing, although it didn't really, it had its flaws. It got people watching Impact, and it got people to understand that Impact's actually quite a good show. And they've gone away from the, they've gone away from sort of the stigma that they always had with TNA, and they've actually got they've built up a great roster. They've obviously got this working relationship with New Japan as well, which is helping. But they've built up this absolutely fantastic roster of guys that are solid, and they have kicked on from. It's easy enough, like, all right, you'll get this boost because Omega is coming over, and you're getting the slight cross promotion with AEW and all that sort of thing. But they've kept people watching, which is very good. And yes, they have slowly but surely sort of got rid of the TNA stank, and they're now standing on their own 2 feet as a very, very good weekly wrestling product, which good on them.
Yeah, you look at the top of the promotion. Your world champion's always such an the integral part, and Josh Alexander is genuinely one of the best wrestlers in the world, and I will say that North American or Japanese, he is absolutely the best. And even before that, they had Moose, who was damn good.
Yeah, and they've had Moose for a while, and it's only recently that one criticism of them recently is waiting so long to put the belt on Moose. I think they've done really well in building up Alexander, because Alexander could have gone anywhere he wanted after. Like when Paige left,
yeah,
and he's not done much in AEW. I mean, I know he's part of Lambert's group, but
yes,
he turned up and he was he not the mystery entrant in one of the ladder matches with the Face of the Revolution ladder match, and
right.
Didn't really do a great deal until Lambert came. I think Alexander's maybe seen that and thought, the grass isn't always greener. I'll stick around here and I can be the man. And he could have gone anywhere he wanted. And the fact that he stuck with Impact is good for Impact, and good on him for sticking to his guns as well. It's been a good all round.
There is a lot to be said about being that big fish in the small pond.
Oh, absolutely.
There is a lot to be said for that. And the best example, you watch a lot more of it than I do, but the best example of that I would say is Matt Cardona in the NWA.
Mm-hmm.
You carry yourself off as a superstar in a smaller promotion, and guess what? You're going to get a shit ton of work, and you're probably going to get a call from the WWE in a few years saying, please come back if it's not happened already.
But Matt Cardona as well, I mean, if you can prove that you don't need to be, as you say, proves that you don't need to be WWE, and even to an extent AEW isn't the be all and end all, because Matt Cardona done nothing in All Elite Wrestling as well, other than a couple of appearances. He was there for a cup of coffee, and that was about it. But he's turned up, he's done the NWA thing, he's done on the hardcore legend or the extreme legend shtick he was doing in GCW was excellent. He's got his podcast, he's got his YouTube page, and well, the original one, and then he's got this one with Myers, the wrestling figure one.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't need WWE. If there's going to come a point where WWE will need him more as a name than he'll need the WWE, and that can only be a good thing for guys like that.
I think in terms of WWE, I think we're already at that point for a lot of people. We've spoke about this where the work's out there. The best one in the world. AEW is a super indie company, and it's a super indie company with a great television deal, and you only work television at the beginning of the week or midweek. That leaves you all weekend to do whatever you want.
You've got Ring of Honor coming back under that, guys, as well.
So that's why, and that's part of the reason why you've got this whole thing at the moment where, look, every weekend we see drive, whether it's, the most obvious example is a GCW show, but every weekend you got an indie show somewhere putting something on Fight. That wasn't happening even a year. Obviously not pandemic, but even like pre-pandemic, that wasn't happening.
No, and I think you make a good point. Like, Fight TV has been genuinely one of the best things that's ever happened to professional wrestling.
Oh, definitely.
Because I'm just going to go on this now. If you bear with me, or care to indulge me. So,
would you like to play some elevator music while you find what you're looking for?
No, it's all right. I've got it. I've got it now. So as of right, so today we've just gone into July the 3rd, which is the Sunday. So on July the 3rd, you can buy New Japan Strong. You can buy the GCW Road Trip bundle. So for $30, you can get 4 GCW shows that's happened over this weekend. Then there's Dynamite. There's Ohio Valley Wrestling, still kicking about. You've got MLW. You have got Wrestling Entertainment Series UK. Oh, is that the one with the... Oh, that's the thingy one. All right, next Saturday, Ben, me, you, the gang, back together. Wrestling Entertainment Series UK. That's the one that the Authors of Pain are doing. 20 quid, right?
Control Your Narrative boys are coming over for.
Yes, right. That might not be the best one to do, because that's
what I'm
$20. That's maybe not. Yes, Adam Scherr against Alistair Overeem. The artist formerly known as Nia Jax versus the artist formerly known as CJ as Lana.
Good. No, that sounds a bit rough, mate.
The Legion of Pain, which I think is the Authors of Pain, against Blake and Macklin, who I think are the artists formerly known as the Forgotten Sons, the ones that aren't MAGA.
Yeah, actually, there's Steve Macklin, who's another one who's ripping up a tear in Impacts.
Killer Cross against the artist formerly known as Callisto against the artist formerly known as Bronson Reed.
You say that again, Jonah. He's only just left Impact, but he's another guy. He's opened your eyes up. With how good he's been.
Yeah, I mean, like, looking at this, right? So your women's world tag team champion for the Wrestler Entertainment Series. Now, bearing in mind, Nia Jax against Lana is your women's world championship match. Your tag team championship match is Madison Rayne and Tenille Dashwood against Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green.
Okay, I'm there, and I think Sean would probably be there.
but that's your women's world tag team champion. Why are Nia Jax and Lana your thingy? Anyway, so that's 20 quid. That's next week. But for free, you get Dark Elevation, Power, XPW, which who I didn't know were back, Major League Wrestling, Rampage, Ohio Valley, NWA USA. So, as you were saying, so we were off on a tangent there for a second, but so many different places you can go to and work.
And then I know somebody else has joined the call, so we'll let him in a sec. Yes. But I will say about last week's show, the AEW show is, and I know I get accused of being an AEW mark, and I try to be fair and impartial, right? I do try. Some people won't believe me, but I do try. But that show had a whole ton of problems beforehand, whether it was the build to the show, the injuries, however you want to put it. And I'm not a big Japanese wrestling fan guy, but that was a hell of a show. A hell of a show.
Yes, I've heard good things. I have heard good things about it. And I think it's for what they had, the hand that they were dealt.
Yes.
I think they made the best out of a bad situation, because I don't think this wasn't the show that either of them really wanted to have. I think they would have wanted to have, obviously we wanted Punk on it. You would have wanted I think it was it Takahashi couldn't make it from the New Japan side because of an illness. So yeah, they were dealt a pretty shitty hand and they made the most of
She
it. So
couldn't make it.
if there is going to be a Forbidden Door 2, which is highly possible given the success of this one, and you can get all the right guys in the right place, I could see Forbidden Door 2 being Wrestle Kingdom next year. Or one of the
Well,
Wrestle Kingdom shows. I think you could easily. I think that could be really, really good.
and the other part of it is like you know, something that's been seen as this massive weakness for AEW is now going to become a big old strength, which is the bloated roster. When you get 5-6 injuries like they've got, this is a reason you have a bloated roster. And as we say, that super indie once twice a week wrestling schedule works perfectly at the moment.
Absolutely.
They seem quite happy and willing to put the they're putting the rocket straight onto Claudio Castagnoli, quite rightly. But it's good to see. But you cannot justify I can't get the words out. But injuries they had. Kenny's gone, Adam Cole's gone, Punk's gone, Brian's gone. That's 4 genuine main event talents wiped out. It's a problem we've got in the WWE. You wipe 4 stars of that caliber out, and what have you got left? They haven't built anybody up, so that's why they're scrambling all the time.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Couldn't have put it better myself.
I try.
So, yes. So Ben, as Ben mentioned, he's been waiting patiently in the wings here, and I feel as we're going to preview the show that's coming up, what better way to preview it than with a man who tried to bring down a whole year's worth of pick'ems because Brock Lesnar was inserted in the day one main event. We will go through all the matches with this guy's pick'em just so we can keep a tag on it ourselves. He is the host of the Extreme Resurrection podcast covering WWE ECW from the bitter beginning. Seen some pretty dire stuff. It is the one and only James Grunberg. Grooney, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, guys. I'm doing well. Lots of news coming into this pay-per-view. As I just saw, Logan Paul just signed a WWE contract, and a little bit of rumor going around for the women's Money in the Bank and how that's all going to play out as well.
Yes, I have seen something kicking about. So what have you've got your ear to the ground, Grooney? You are our social media ambassador after all. So what have you been hearing from from your sources?
Well, we do know that there is a mystery opponent. There is a mystery opponent for the men's Money in the Bank. How they need the 7th guy, but also I've been hearing how that Bayley is scheduled to make a return and put herself in the pay-per-view somehow, or the Money in the Bank premium live event, as they say now.
So there you go. We could have a Bayley side, because I think I was thinking about that the other day. She was meant to come back around WrestleMania. So, yes, we it would be nice to see her. But I know she's one of your favourites, Ben. So you'll be happy to see her come back. So, Granny, we'll just run through the matches to see who you have got on your. I think I actually got the email through. I'm not in the pick'em this year, but I did get the email through. So, first match out, Grooney, who do you have? And Ben, you can chime in with your predictions as well. On the pick'em, match 1, Bianca Belair against Carmella.
I have Bianca retaining.
Bianca retaining. Ben?
Yeah, Carmella's just a placeholder, isn't she, for the match that was meant to happen?
Yes, yeah. So I'll skip the Money in the Bank matches just now. Ronda Rousey against Natalya. Ben, go you first.
I have.
Oh, Grooney, there you go.
Go on, Grooney.
I have Ronda retaining.
Ben?
Yeah, Ronda 2. Sorry, Rory.
Yeah, I think that's probably a safe bet. Probably a safe bet. Next up, Greeny, the Usos against the Street Profits for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship.
I'm going with the underdog, and after that promo with the Street Profits and John Cena, I think the Street Profits are going to win the Tag Team Champions.
Now that would be an upset. That is a choice. I'll look forward to seeing that one. Ben, what you thinking there?
The Usos will have another 2 3/4 to 3 1/4 match you will not remember tomorrow, and will retain the title.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
So split decision there for the guys on the call so far. That would be interesting. That's a bold choice, Grooney. That's a bold choice going with the Street Profits. We'll see what happens there. United States Championship, Theory against Bobby Lashley. Grooney, who have you got there?
Bobby Lashley.
Probably a safe choice, Ben.
Lashley by DQ, setting up a rematch.
Well, the rumor is Theory against John Cena at SummerSlam. A match I don't particularly want to see. I do like obviously like Cena, but I wouldn't like to see him against Theory. So interesting to see where that goes. I like no pun intended. I like your theory, Ben, that it's Lashley by DQ.
Very good. I think I'll let you have that, Pud, mate. I'll let you have that.
Thank you. Women's ladder match: Lacey Evans versus Alexa Bliss versus Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Asuka versus Shotzi versus Becky Lynch. That's a very crowded ladies' Money in the Bank. Grooney, who have you got coming out in this one?
I have Alexa Bliss.
Right. Okay.
I know. I've been watching a little bit, and I just think they're going to give her the push. I just think it's going to happen tonight. I think Alexa Bliss is going to climb the ladder.
Fair enough, Ben.
Well, I've been saying it pretty much ever since the Rumble, but it's now or never for my girl Liv, I think.
Well, Liv would be the person that I'd go with. And last but certainly by no means least, when it comes to this call, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Omos, Sami Zayn, Riddle, and TBD in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Who have we got winning this one, guys? And remember, who's in charge of the call?
TBD.
TBD is going to win, according to Tim Capel joining the call. Good evening, Tim.
Good evening.
So we've got one for TBD. Grooney, who have you got winning the men's ladder match?
I have the man I'm watching right now, Riddle.
Get Riddle. Okay, that's Grooney getting kicked off, Ben.
I have the graphic in front of me of the Money in the Bank people, and I believe, unless I've misheard, TBD is going to be Madcap Moss.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So Tim has gone for Madcap Moss. Who are you going for, Ben?
Now you'll have to help because Grooney will probably know better because my week-to-week knowledge of the product is amazing. Am I right in saying that Drew has challenged Roman for Cardiff, but Roman hasn't said yes or no?
I believe so. I think he did. I didn't really get into that much. I just know that it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, obviously.
So my prediction is Drew's going to win it, and he's going to do the RVD thing of telling Roman exactly when he's going to cash in.
I've always liked you, Ben. That's a great what you if that happens tonight. I've always liked you, Ben.
And obviously we're all here to watch Shaquille climb up a ladder. That's the main thing we're all here for.
We're all here to see me win the Money in the Bank, go to Cardiff and slay that big beast.
Speaking of climbing the ladder, did you see on Raw when one of the Street Profits almost knocked himself out with the briefcase because it was too low?
No, but I wish I did.
Yeah,
that does sound quite funny.
Bad. He had to do a full shift on his body. It was oh boy.
Well, it's definitely Madcap Moss on this graphic on the kickoff show now. So
wonderful.
Whether they'll kick him out before the match through some shenanigans, I don't know. But
So, Yeah, Tim, proper welcome to the pod. How are you, or to the feed? How are you feeling now that you know that your pick is Madcap Moss? Even more confident.
Yeah. How can you not be? I'm just curious if a premium live event happens and there's no one there to see it or watch it. Does it really exist?
I mean, who's to know?
On a holiday weekend.
I know. I mean, yes, this is obviously 4th of July weekend.
Holiday for some of us.
Could they have picked a worse weekend to do a show that they have clearly put no effort into, that clearly nobody cares about? I don't think there's really any way to sugarcoat it. No one gives.
These shows surprise us sometimes when they look like doo-doo shit on paper.
This is true.
Sometimes that's when they over-deliver.
This is true.
They seem to have a degree of self-awareness about that and try to course correct as the show progresses. So maybe we'll see that tonight. I don't know. I just got done watching. I almost called it TNA Impact Against All Odds, you guys, from last night.
Ooh,
free on Impact Plus. A great subscription that you should all have, that I get an incredible amount of usage out of, as you guys know. I'm thinking this show's got some stiff competition if we're doing a direct comparison between the two. Granted, I don't know the Impact product. I don't know any of the wrestlers, largely, by and large. But it was pretty damn entertaining. I could kind of say the same thing about WWE at this point. I know the wrestlers, but I really don't know the story. I really don't know the storyline going into this show.
Did somebody say stiff?
Hey. Well, speaking of stiff,
like a drink I'm about to make.
Speaking of stiff, it is the owner of the Peacock himself. It's one Matt Souza's Peacock. Matt, good evening. Are you ready to be premium live evented?
Considering I haven't put the Peacock on yet, no, I am not ready, but I'm here anyway.
I've got it on. I did find the.
I have just put it on. Here we go. Now I'm ready.
But
Oh man.
the thing is that the Peacock's always on for you, Matt. It is your Peacock after all. Although looking at where Steve Nation member Steve Riddle's seat is, you might be sharing custody of the Peacock. He seems to be have a very, very nice seat.
Oh, shit.
Look, I'm willing to trade the cock if need be.
Oh.
No, we're not asking you to trade the cock. We're just asking you to maybe politely share the cock every now and again.
Look, if he wants the cock, he can have it. It's what I'm saying.
I will officiate any cock transfer that needs to occur after tonight.
Okay.
So you're not
Boy.
You're not open to sharing the cock. Is that what you're saying?
Look, it's either my cock or it's his. We can't share the cock.
Is there a mod bot for these Twitch calls? Is there like a moderator bot?
Christ, I hope not.
There is. Luckily
look,
for
it has-
everyone.
Great night, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
Look, if
Luckily
we
for
haven't,
everyone, it's me.
we haven't been thrown off by this point, we're not going to be thrown off. Given some of the bullshit you've said.
Well, listen, Mr. Souza, I have something to say to you. You
Oh,
need to
here we
stop
go.
blaming others for your problems. It's not my fault if Becky and Seth do win their Money in the Bank ladder matches, as you pointed
look,
out.
You're the one who pointed it out first, so I mean, the next logical step is that it's your fault.
Okay.
That sounds as if you're just about to cut a scathing promo on him there. Sousa, you need to stop blaming me for your problems.
It's always my fault.
Anyway, I've got an important question to ask Tim now that he has watched an Impact show last night. I don't know if you know names of people yet, Tim, but did anybody reach stable potential? I'll say not full on stable membership, but stable potential.
No, I find that Impact crew to be a little rough around the edges. Nothing wrong with that, but they're not really cracking my my top five and get into the stable anytime soon. Remains to be seen. I'll have to watch more of the product. If they air more of their premium live events on Impact Plus, as they always should.
To be fair to them, I think they only have 4 on pay-per-view. I think the rest of them are all on.
Well, GCW, they are not then, because they've had a show every day for the past 4
Every
days.
day for the last year and a half, it seems like.
Which I'm kind of thinking about getting the 2 that are left.
Dude, I'm still thinking about it too.
I'm watching the Monday one. I already bought it.
Did you?
That's the only reason I put on Impact today is because I was like, shit, I'm still thinking about that $30.
Because you're still thinking about, yeah.
Watch this Impact.
It's,
I
mean,
got me one of them logins, so.
It's $30 for the bundle.
It
for
is.
the
That's
whole.
not bad.
That's not bad at all.
It's a good deal.
I might just do it.
I need to like make up some fake accounts and get me some fight credits.
Right?
Somebody send me your addresses.
Yeah.
All your
Yes, boss.
I'll send you my social too.
There's one
Please do.
tomorrow.
Okay, our mission is to find Steve Riddle in the crowd.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys talked about that or not.
We have Matt
Briefly.
is not opening to sharing the cock, so it would need to be.
There may be
Oh.
It would need to be full.
It's either my cock or it's his. That's
Yeah.
just the way it is.
Now, what I'm seeing is like what I'm thinking about here is obviously we are on a very powerful platform here, Jenny. If anyone do you need to refer people to GCW? Or did they use your code? How does this work? How does this work? Do you have a code that people need to use?
When I looked at it today, you can like share this little code or whatever and earn fight credits that way. But I don't know if the other person has to sign up.
If they use your code, you get credits, and they get some credits too, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. But so
but
do they have to like subscribe to? That's what I was unclear about.
I think it's an invitation link technically.
Okay. So nobody has to buy.
But I mean, we can find out. We can fuck around and find out.
So if anyone in the chat is planning to watch anything on Fight, doesn't need to be GCW. What the hell is Becky wearing? Please put your thing up. Jenny, if you put your, I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen as if you can see me because none of us are on webcam here.
That's not how this works.
I mean, we could do
that. You pop your code in the chat, and then people, if you're going to buy something on Fight, use Jenny's code, use Jenny's referral code. Jenny will get some credits for GCW. You apparently get credits according to Tim.
Why is Becky Lynch wearing a Star Fox ship?
Everyone's a winner.
Is that what the cosplay is?
That's what it looks like.
So they've got shows tomorrow and Monday. Is that right?
Yep.
They've already had Thursday and Friday. I guess they took tonight off because of this.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
As you know, I only watch death matches now.
That's absolutely right. And Impact apparently.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Well, they had some. Well, they didn't have death matches, but they had some.
Close enough.
I mean, some Lego-based offense and.
Yeah. All right. It says Oh, sorry.
GCW seems like an MLB like baseball team. You know, it's like you got your lineup for one game, and then the doubleheader. You know, you got your lineup for the second game. So, how many like lineups does GCW have, where it's like everyone's not getting themselves killed by show number 1 ending, and then we got another show tomorrow?
That's a good point. I don't watch GCW, so I can't answer that one. But maybe the leader of the Gen WO can.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the same guys they were using on all these shows. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the cards or anything.
The host of the as yet unreleased Gen CW podcast. Now you need to do it. I've said it on air.
Look, I just had an idea for a podcast last night, watching World Class. Of all things.
That's quite random.
I already named it. It's called Gas, Grass, or World Class.
World Class sounds like a Scott Criscolo territory.
So world class grass.
Were you overcome my grass and or gas when you came up with that name?
I know, right?
Episode 1, we're gonna rate the Von Erich deaths.
Oh my god. Oh my! It was
So Des Grooning.
entertaining. I watched the first episode.
We rate this match 5 prosthetic legs.
Right. Well, and if it's a Kerry Von Erich match, you have to use half.
God almighty.
Yes, excellent point.
Oh, muscular Melina coming out to the ring.
Happy smiley Raquel is just wrong.
That was the rejected name for Smiley Happy People.
Oh,
Happy Smiley Raquel.
that was a REM joke.
It was an REM joke.
Sorry, joke.
Oh, there's
Mike
Lacey
Von
Evans.
Erich, the
Around
one who shot himself.
I think most of them shot themselves. No, Mike Von Erich. Was Mike Von Erich not brain damaged after he's a stroke or something?
If you say he shot himself, the odds are in your favor. So
I think one of them got like electrocuted.
Oh, Lacey.
Yes, one of them did get electrocuted.
wait, really?
Yeah, not like when he was younger, he fell into a pool which had like a wire in it or something. It was like quite
God.
they're all quite tragic to be fair, but it was like a what women want type thing. Like the toaster fell in the pool with the baby and he was like 3.
He died in that one blimp accident that happens every year.
What happened
This
was like What Women Want, the Mel Gibson character is based off that Von Erich.
Jesus, that's a deep cut.
What Women Want based on a true story out of Dallas, Texas.
Shotzi.
I haven't thought about that fucking movie in 20 years.
Shotzi is my sexuality.
So your sexuality is shot.
Yep.
Shot
like
show.
hot seat, huh?
Shot
Body
show.
shot.
Shot show.
Lacey is very much giving me mum who's got the Friday night to go to the bar look.
You're not wrong. But I'm here for it.
It's one of those ones. You're filling in paperwork, so it's like, gender, male, female, sexuality, heterosexual,
All that.
shotzi, other,
All the-
shotzi.
See, and on the other hand, Alexa don't do much for me.
She's still carrying the stupid fucking doll.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought we'd get rid of that.
Put that up.
Well, we
Yeah,
probably
why is she
should.
doing
Yeah,
that?
that's a great question. They don't want us to forget how fucking stupid that was.
Yes. I guess outside of that, she doesn't really have much as
Well, that's true.
a gimmick or
Yeah.
talent, anything like that.
Wow. That's yeah.
What?
Tim already sounds angry. Tim is already judging.
Wait, was that?
Trying to go through his choices, his life decisions.
I didn't mean for that. I didn't mean for it to actually escape my body.
He's already questioning his life choices. Why am I here? What have I done?
My indifference is taking on a form onto itself.
Tim, it's been 12 minutes.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm well
We
aware
appreciate
that
you holding on for as long as you possibly can.
I'm well aware that I don't have to do this. I don't need any pithy comments
Yes, you
about
do.
how well
I beg to differ.
shitty because I have to do this.
I appreciate you holding on for as long as you do.
I just wanted to be known that Tim is here of his own volition. Nobody has forced him
This
to
is
be
true.
Except
You mean
shitty.
this is a
I'm sorry, I just said.
here. The only thing keeping Tim here is his undying want to make the people happy,
My
Not-
undying love.
not necessarily
WWE,
himself.
What are you talking about?
I
People
think
of Twitch, that guttural growl that you heard from Tim was not meant towards you.
No,
Please no.
It was not meant to leave my body. That's what it was.
Tim does it for the fans, not necessarily for the enjoyment of watching what's in front of him.
Why is Becky dressed like the Deep? Now you want to talk about stable?
That was fantastic.
You want to talk about stable worthy? What's the guy's name?
Oh.
Chase Crawford. He still got it.
He is super hot.
He was one of Gossip Girl hot boys, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh man, I never really watched that. Maybe I will
It's
now.
real good. I think you would like it. Like towards the later seasons, it's kind of mad, but
Yeah.
I got into it. I like watching rich people do rich people things.
Well, yeah.
It's entertaining.
I mean, I suppose I do too, considering I do a podcast about it, which you can find. If you search
yes.
9021 No-So.
Yes.
My God.
Your preferred podcaster app.
Well done.
What a
You know
masterclass.
Let's plug.
If you subscribe, you will get exclusive access to our entire back catalog of 9021 No-So. It's on its own feed, as we call it, its own thing. No other shows mixed in there, just 9021 No-So. Me and JT Rosero. Yeah.
What a beacon!
Finished the first season. We have. Can you believe it? We have finished the first season, reviewing every episode.
That's awesome.
On our journey through 90210.
A
We're going to
beacon
do it.
of
We're going to finish the whole
professionalism.
stuff.
Only 8 more.
I was going to ask how many.
Nine more.
Nine more.
Yeah, there are 10
But
seasons of that.
who's counting?
Jenny, it sounds like.
I'm not. I don't know how, obviously.
Jenny, been a great guest. Bruni, you too. Well,
Oh, I like this ladder.
We've had great guests, Groody too.
Well, he'll be coming up. Can't hear him yet.
I mean, listen, there's only really one episode I'm looking forward to hearing, and it's got Sean Kidd on it, so it's going to be a rocket buster.
Oh, God.
Just turned into Taz.
Oh!
Gonna be a rocket buster, Tim.
Gonna be a rocket
Buster,
buster.
Buster Cole! You got the kid killing. You got the kid pulling a gun on him, Cole, killing himself, Cole. Poor David.
I don't think Taz ever said that.
Girls.
Oh, my God.
What? Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Some awkward.
We are on our bullshit real quick.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a week.
What?
You made it alive, man.
I am still alive.
That's great.
Thank God.
Whoa, I'm still her
What
alive.
did it for
That was
you?
convincing.
I'm still her alive.
Good Lord.
That's
Oh,
what
that was Dave Matthews.
that one's for thingy. That one's for Steve Bennett. For his favourite band, Van Halen.
Oh, shit.
His favourite band in the world, Aerosmith.
Does anybody see Mr. Riddle? Riddle me this.
He's in the men's Money in the Bank match.
Thanks.
This is
He's I know he's like 9 rows back from the announcers.
From the announcers, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we might not see him. I don't know.
SummerSlam, custody of the Peacock. Steve Riddle versus Matt Souza. Needs to happen.
Book it.
Book it now. I'd go to Nashville for that.
Yep.
I could be Vicky. Like Matt could shout, "Oh, where the fuck is Callum?" as he's hanging from the thing.
Get yourself the fuck. Help me.
I'm just in the back shining up Drew's sword.
It's a bit of a personal.
Can I be Dominic? Can I be Dominic at ringside looking like I'm being held hostage?
Mrs. Crabtree or whatever the fuck her name was.
Oof.
I think it was like Shauna or something.
Oh, the social worker he was with. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that another 90,210 reference?
90,210.
I'm not gonna lie. It took me a minute to realize what the fuck you were talking about, but I picked up on it.
Is that the one that Jungle Boy's dead father was in? Copyright Christian Cage 2022.
This is brutal.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like like Christians now attitudes like that. I don't care anymore. I don't like you. Your dad's not here anymore, but I'm going to bang your mum. Your mum would get it.
But if they work it right, it will be one of the main events at All Out. I'm quite convinced of that.
Who do we think's gonna win this?
That's a great question.
Grooney has.
Grooney's gonna win it.
Yeah, I am.
I've already forgotten. It was only like 20 minutes ago. I've already forgotten what Grooney said he had in his pick.
What is?
I have Alexa Bliss.
You have Alexa, that's right. You have
Oh,
Alexa. I
okay.
think Ben
Yeah.
had Liv. I just want everyone to have a good time.
Okay.
Can we all just get along?
I think Steve mentioned that there was a rumor that Becky was gonna win. Anybody agree with
Well,
that?
I was the one who said it because I saw the chairs were like lit up with Becky and Seth
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
you
So I was
said
like, I
it, so.
wonder if this is a sign.
Hmm.
And then Sousa just starts blaming me for all of his problems.
Well, yeah.
As I do.
I'm still trying to figure the link as to how that was you were the one that said the Bailey's coming back.
Yeah, I did say Bailey was coming back.
I think Mae Young is gonna win this.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had my money on her, so.
Hand young Henry.
And
When,
Young, yes.
when are they coming out? When are they at the performance centre?
The Hand has come of age now. I'm sure
Yes.
that we'll be seeing the Hand any day now.
He's been of age since 2012.
Hand versus Head. Book it at SummerSlam.
Me.
Who's doing the job? Hand job or head job?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My goodness.
James.
Somehow
James,
that's been the worst thing that's been said here so far.
James Grooney Grunberg.
I'm sorry, listen, I'm off the rails. My mom hasn't been home for 12 days. She's in Italy.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
thank God you added that last bit on. I thought I was about to send out a search party. I thought we were going. I thought I was just about to fly over and go. Can we please find Grooney's mum?
Start putting
Hashtag save Grooney's mom. Save Mama's Grooney.
Yeah, save
flyers
Mama
on all the
Grooney.
lampposts. Flyers on all the lampposts in Connecticut.
Last
This house is still intact. It's
last-
still standing.
last seen at Target.
Tim Cable, I do have a question for you.
Oh.
I'll
So-
see if I have an answer.
First and
Well,
last.
I want your opinion if this is a good investment.
Oh,
So
boy.
Rob Feinstein, the guy,
Nope. No, I'll answer for Tim. No.
he's got a Luke Perry autograph of Beverly Hills 90210 with him and with Dylan and his the girlfriend who got shot. I forgot her name.
Tony? The
Yeah,
wife?
yeah. He's got it, and he's signed by Luke Perry himself. Yep. It's a flipping autograph Jungle Boy too.
Okay.
I
You
bet
put that up for
Feinstein.
auction.
buy
Feinstein
that.
signed. He signed all those
When you
himself.
say investment, are you talking like, can I resell this in a few years and finance a trip to Italy or
No,
buy
like
a new house? I'm thinking no.
I mean, it's like I
asking
kind of
if it's-
want it. Like they look cool to have.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you're asking if it's a good investment in terms of a thing I'd like to have, can it be acquired at an affordable price? You know what? Only you can answer that question, James Greenberg.
I know.
Look, it'll only go up in value once Jungle Boy dies.
I
so.
mean,
There is that.
yeah, get it now.
Now, are we? The other question would be, given who you're buying it off of, would you be comfortable? I mean, I wouldn't personally.
Has Rob Feinstein ever made anyone comfortable?
Um,
Is he? How much? What's he charging for it? Is it under $18?
It's not
no,
100%.
what he'll do is he'll pretend you said 18 was your offer.
Oh, I see.
Oh, shit.
Jesus, we are
I
off the
feel
rails
like
already.
Shotzi's doing work in this match.
I feel like she's fucking up in this match.
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Shotzi tried to do the Shelton Benjamin bit where she ran up and then fell through a rung, which couldn't have been comfortable.
Unfortunately, something stopped her now.
Yeah, I'm not sure whose fault that last spot was with the ladder tumbling over, but did not look good.
I don't know if this match has been good or not.
It's been trash. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
I don't know.
To be fair, I lost concentration when I was looking up flights to try and come over and look for Grooney's mum.
What?
Okay.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
No. Now, if she's lost in Italy, send out. Just give us the signal, because me and Ben could be in Italy in hours.
I was just gonna say, you're closer to Italy than we are. Why don't you just fly there?
We could
fly to Connecticut.
Well, but I don't know where she's lost. We need to cast a wide net.
Italy. It's a small place. You don't want to go to Connecticut anyway. Believe me.
Italy, it's just over the road. It's fine.
We could drive there.
It's the size of a boot. How big could it be?
Ben, look up the ferry. I'll get a hire car. We're going. We're finding Grooney's mum. She'll be somewhere near. She'll either be at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, or the Eiffel Tower.
Is Venice in Italy? Start in Venice.
Oh shit! Okay.
Lost in Italy. That was that film with Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson, wasn't it?
Home Alone 3 you're thinking of.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to share the following comment from Marcus Fuller, who says simply, I could put you through this table, but I'm going to use this table to make a table out of a ladder.
That's yeah, nailed it.
There's also
I seem to have been a fan of this match thus far.
I could use this ladder to guarantee myself a world championship match sometime within the next year, but no, I will move this ladder to put you through another ladder.
I think Becky's about to do the Jeff Hardy spot.
I was going to say that too. It was like, you see going Jeff Hardy over here?
All that she's done here is break Asuka's ribs and hurt her own.
Oh no!
That is
not good.
My arse! Seth, come out here and rub it.
Be none of that shenanigans tonight.
God. I think your tailbone is. I think your tailbone is sticking out the top of her head.
Yeah, I know.
I think what she's done is she's clearly broken Asuka's ribs.
Her ass.
And she's done the good old Sean Waltman ripped arsehole.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
That is, I'm not even joking. That looks as if it's a serious possibility.
That looked real rough.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, let's not forget that one.
Yep.
This might have a broken back.
This has been a car crash.
In the worst way.
In the worst way, yes.
Yeah. But I feel awful, because they know it, and they have to fucking gut through and finish this match.
Yeah.
At what point, if you're having a really, really car crash awful match, do you just all come together and just go, right, this isn't working?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Do you call it? On this.
Right about the moment when Becky jumped off the ladder, I think.
Yeah, I think that's when everybody should just say whatever.
This is not good. Oh, there she is, ripped arsehole and all.
They can't afford any more injuries, for Christ's sake.
No. Top of the morning, top of the ladder. I'm not getting an arsehole anymore, but I'm going for the money in the bank contract, Getting the money in the bank contract there. If not,
I think speaking of injuries, I was kind of surprised when, the news reports are coming out that Randy Orton might be done for the year,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think everyone was I mean, we all know plans change, pal, but I think everyone was banking on it being Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns for SummerSlam.
Yeah!
Oh shit!
Yeah!
Oh, about lose.
Finally!
Wow.
Thank God Becky and her ruptured asshole didn't win.
There's a prediction in the chat. Rocky Winner 99. Hello, I'm new. Welcome, Rocky. Welcome to this. Welcome to that very alternative commentary of Money in the Bank.
Welcome to the circus.
Welcome to the pleasure dome, as Frankie Goes to Hollywood once said. If Cody wouldn't have got injured, he probably would have been in the ladder match and won. Yes, that's probably. I mean, there's still a chance that Cody comes back and wins the ladder match tonight. I think we put that out.
TBD.
TBD.
Callum, can you say all that again, Callum? I missed half of it.
No. No, there's a rewind. There's a rewind feature, Matt Souza. God
damn that replay!
Callum,
Makes
I'm not
my
going to go.
asshole hurt so
Callum, I'm not going to go Rooney on you, Cal, but yeah, I called that win. So that's
You did. Grooney didn't call the win, so as per the day one rules, the pick'em this year is null and void.
That's how that works. That's right.
So
I still don't know how I lost Hell in a Cell. You know, I had them all right. I don't know what.
I know how you lost. I know how you lost to Hell in a Cell. Somebody got more points than you.
Frustrated isn't a goddamn word for it.
I got screwed.
This is bullshit.
Roger Morrissey.
When you put Dominic Mysterio as number one entry, you know you're gonna lose there too.
Roger Morrissey, you've done nothing but screw me for 12 years.
All right then. We feel some kind of way about what just occurred.
Everybody check your asses.
Steve Riddle's
sure
one
fine.
for one.
we were so passionate about it. We started talking about how we individually placed in the pick'ems, which is fascinating content for the listener.
Yeah. Took me from 12 to 6.
Right? Wait.
Here we go. Advert for SummerSlam. We will have a crew on the ground at SummerSlam in Nashville this year.
Woo!
We'll have a home team. Who's all going? Grinny, you going?
Yep.
You go to Nashville? Only if your mum ends up coming home as well, because we need to get her home first. We need to get her home first. That's your main priority. Get Mama Granny home.
Yeah.
Once Mama Granny makes it back from Italy and/or Target, we'll
Maybe she's at a Target in Italy. We don't know.
Well, I believe they're called Il Targeti.
Oh.
No, they're called Targetti.
Oh, sorry, Il Targeti.
That's exactly right.
There's pizza in every Target there.
That's highly racist.
I-
I'm kidding. They're probably.
Stereotyping, yeah. Not racist.
No, I
will
don't.
stand for
I
it.
really don't think it is actually, because Mum and Dad are just back from Italy, and literally all they could find was pizza and pasta.
Here's the injured party, everybody.
There's my mom to go get an ice box and bring back some gelato from Italy.
She gonna do it?
I'm sure that'll last the flight.
Right.
If it's in a dry ice box, it will.
They have cold boxes for those kind of things.
Yeah.
How expensive dry ice these days? I only remember seeing it when in my science class.
I deal with it every day because we have ice cream machines and for like the vending machines, so you have to put the ice cream in the dry ice. And let's just say it's not fun to inhale. I accidentally inhaled it and I became very dizzy. Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Oh dear.
Hashtag Rudy inhaled.
Here's a warning: don't inhale dry ice in a closed room.
No, don't do that. Exactly.
Grooney, don't inhale dry ice. Full stop.
Yeah, right. Even if you're outdoors.
Please don't do
Because
that.
it looks like Italian ice doesn't mean.
Oh God, no! I never did that. Never put my tongue on it.
There's a joke somewhere in there.
I could just see Grooney now. Monday morning, going in, Tuesday morning. I know it's holiday weekend. Apologies. Tuesday morning, going in, tongue on the dry ice like Dumb and Dumber. Like stuck. My tongue is stuck. Although to be fair, I almost got myself in a very similar situation to that. On a very cold ice lolly.
Oh,
A what now?
an ice lolly.
An ice lolly.
You get those at kebab shops?
Oh boy.
Don't tell me you've not
At
heard.
lolly shops.
Lolly shops.
Don't
yes.
tell me that ice lollies haven't translated.
Ice lolly?
It's like it's like a popsicle. A popsicle.
That's what they're called here. Popsicle.
Yes, a popsicle. Sorry, I looked out. I quickly looked out
The
my
fuck is an
Scottish to
ice
English,
lolly?
my Scottish to English, and then my English to American translation. My dictionary.
Ice lolly. is a
Because I
ice fire.
had to quickly change it from ice pole to ice lolly to then popsicle.
Okay.
Ice pole is a different thing.
Ice pole? What's that?
It's just like instead of it coming on a stick, it just comes in a plastic
I'm sorry?
bag.
It's a Klondike bar.
Do you have ice poles down south of the border?
My ice lollies never come.
An ice pole?
Do you not have ice poles, Ben?
No.
Oh, you've not lived.
No,
Ice
Liv was
pole.
in the first match. We hope you're enjoying this wonderful Twitch stream. If you're listening.
I feel like this in between matches.
Nobody is.
In between matches is educational.
Sean might be hate listening, but that's about it.
Well,
Right, so add to photos
it,
and then
it
ice
feels like
lolly.
it's been 7 days since the last match.
Well, I'm sorry that you don't want to learn more about the British culture. That is one less kebab for you when you come across here, sir.
Well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself then.
Obvious.
Am I still allowed an ice lolly?
No, see for your cheek. No,
No ice lollies for you.
take your ice lolly and stick up your ass.
Well, then why the fuck am I even gonna go to Europe then?
To find Goonie's mum. For fuck's sake, where have you been for the last half hour?
What the fuck?
I'll be like, listen, lady, do not come back to America. Whatever you do, you're fine just staying where you are.
No, I'll go, Mama Grooney, here's an ice pole. Can you please take it back to your son? And he will be able to tell Matt Souza the next time he sees him of the wonders of an ice pole.
Ice pole wonders. Those are my punk band.
We might as well just set it off now. We're not beating anything else.
I don't know. We're on our shit. So
Speak for yourself.
like we're just warming up.
Ronda Natalia's still to come, so Rory's going to be beating something.
I know, right? Like, no, there's a lot of water.
I have a question
Yes.
for our host, please. So I'm a little confused, and I need you to help me out.
Mhm.
Do you actually use the term ice lollies in your country of origin, or did you merely forget that is that not a thing at all, and you had an aneurysm? I guess is my question.
Is what not a thing at all?
Do you not use the term ice lolly at all, except on this chat because you have brain bleed?
No. Ice lolly is a thing because it's on a stick, so it's like a lollipop, but it's made of
It is a
ice.
thing. You were just not aware that we called them lollipops rather than ice lollies.
I was aware that you called them popsicles, but I couldn't think of the terminology.
Okay.
I'm
gotcha.
sorry for being an uncultured swine.
There was a big part of me that wanted that to not be
Uncultured swine.
until just now.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
It even gets shortened to the provincial lollies.
Yes, when it's this time of year, do you want a lolly? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes.
Sorry, that was loud.
Now, what do you? So, this is something I was racking my brains with the other night, Ben. What do you call like a Magnum? Because it's ice cream. Do you just call it an ice cream? Because that's not technically an ice lolly.
We have Magnum ice.
I usually just go with a Magnum. Or I usually just say the brand.
That, yeah.
I mean, it's a brand of ice cream, but yeah, we have that.
So like, I'll say I'll have a frozen Mars bar.
Oh, frozen Mars bars! Oh my god!
Frozen Mars bar.
Oh, I've not had a Mars bar ice cream in ages.
Yeah, I mean we've got frozen candies.
We have frozen Snickers bars.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had like frozen Twix bars too, but that was about it.
I feel like it was a big early '90s thing that didn't exactly take off.
No, it was like early, it was like definitely like 2000s, I would say.
It certainly was 2000s over here because I remember getting iced, like iced Mars bars and all that sort of thing.
Who are you to doubt when I spent many campground summers?
Who are we to doubt El Capo? He's a jam up guy and a hell of a competitor.
April. I still have I still sell frozen Snickers ice cream bars in the freezer.
Do you sell ice lollies though?
No.
This is
we
what
don't have those. We do not have Dippin' Dots either.
It's this time of year you want to have the red, white, and blue ice lollies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is, I think we have uncovered Goonie's path to success. Goonie's mum in Italy stops off over here, grabs a couple of ice poles, takes them home. Goonie goes, I want to introduce, here is the ice pole. You can brand it as British. Fair enough, you can steal that.
Okay.
Boom. Goonie's path to success, ice poles sorted. You heard it here first. Goonie, don't big time us when you're a millionaire because you've introduced the ice pole to America.
There's a lot of money in Grooney's ice poles. I agree.
I think so. I think we have. I think.
Matt, do you remember those? Do you remember those ice cream bars that were just like the sprinkle? That just had the sprinkles on them. They were called like sprinklers, like by Popsicle.
It sounds familiar.
Those are always like an ice cream truck favorite. I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, they sell them in the stores too. I bought them for like a whole summer, man.
That sounds like a fab.
I was going to say that sounds like a fab, yeah.
What's a fab lolly now? God damn it!
So it's like a bit of strawberry at the bottom and then sort of lemonade in the middle because it's white, but then it's got chocolate icing at the top third and it's covered in sprinkles.
Chocolate.
Shit, that sounds alright.
It's pretty good.
I think Callum broke the internet with his ice cream bars and.
Well, yes, there's me. I mean, Kim Kardashian did just get off the phone with me. Goes, I'm handing over the baton. I broke the internet. with my
Davidson, if you're listening to this,
from Kim Kardashian said, "From my ass to your ice pole." Here you go, Callum.
What can I say? It was a stiff transition, but we got there eventually.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, a wrestling match.
Now,
Oh yeah, one of these things.
Theory has a face you would never tire of punching.
Yep. 100% agree.
I feel like the competition we had well earlier in the night, Callum, he's going to join that Nick Kyrgios, Logan Paul douchebag club.
Yes.
He's already there.
The douchebag club, yes.
What a pay-per-view match we got here.
Of all the people they could have cherry-picked from Evolve once that died a death, they had to pick this twat.
Just say what you think.
It's a little early for a piss break match, isn't it?
Oh no.
I think the Pittsburgh match should have to be Ronda versus Natalia, if anything.
It's whatever you want it to be, Grooney. Whatever
No,
you
it's-
want. It to be.
Well, for Ben, it's going to be the Usos.
Oh well, Natch.
Sweet.
Oh, Hypothesis rolls to the ring.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Are they really going to put this clown in there with Cena at SummerSlam?
I
Is
hope
that the
not.
rumor?
I think that's
I
the
don't
rumor,
think
right?
they are. I don't think John's coming back for SummerSlam.
It's like Bobby Lashley has been this calendar year alone, has been WWE champion. Austin Theory lost to a fucking punter at WrestleMania, and I'm meant to believe that Bobby Lashley's in any danger whatsoever of losing this match. He should absolutely destroy this wee prick.
Well, when he loses,
I will not be happy.
because Theory's the champ, right?
Mm-hmm. Give me Cena and Lashley at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
The rematch from Great
I mean,
American Bash
you know-
07 we've always wanted.
Theory does look like prototype John Cena here.
A rematch 15 years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
Put Theory in there with like a kicker or something.
The backup
With
kicker, maybe.
a long snapper. Put him in there with a long snapper.
A long
Oh.
short. Put him in there for Foreman, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
That name
God.
was correct.
Who's the Titans kicker? Have the Titans ever had a famous kicker?
Wait, who's a famous NFL kicker?
Or no, just specifically for the Titans.
Oh yeah, because
Oh.
Nashville, right?
Because in Nashville. Oh, get thingy
Right.
was who was it? Who was the guy that the Titans player that was always on TNA? Not Pac-Man Jones.
Frank
Hermie
Wycheck.
Sadler.
Frank Wycheck. Get him back out to
Yeah.
face thingy.
He's not a kicker though.
He's fine.
Sterling
Oh,
Martin.
I thought we were going
Sterling
with Pac-Man Jones.
Is
Are you just naming NASCAR drivers, Tim?
I'm naming celebrities who worked in TNA.
is
Dick
Her-
Trickle.
Pac-Man Jones did.
is Hermie Sadler still kicking about?
He's still alive.
I think he's still with us. Yeah.
He died of a
Yeah.
meth overdose in 2007.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
How unfortunate. Yeah. I want Jeff Hammond back.
Oh yeah, Jeff Hammond's got
AJ Krasinski.
I want Mortimer Plumtree back. I
Mhm.
almost could say that.
I think the celebrity we all want back, and we're all nobody wants to say it,
Mhm,
but I'm just
mhm.
going to come right out and say it because I know that's what we're all thinking.
You go ahead.
Dale Torborg.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Father James Mitchell.
No, in fact, do you know what? Like for the Money in the Bank, that's what I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah, like, Liv Morgan's just won it. The greatest female competitor in the history of TNA, Jenna Maraska.
Oh yes. Who could forget?
Well, these are some very deep cuts, Cam.
I want Cheeks back.
Mm.
There's not a chance Cheeks is still alive. Absolutely no way that Cheeks is still
Chance.
alive.
Pants.
You don't know
He was a large individual.
He was a large
Hence the name. Yeah.
You know, maybe he has no comorbidities. Did you ever think of that?
Yeah. Perhaps he just has a very large ass.
We'll check our good friends at Cage Match.
You know, we're fat positive on this Twitch stream.
Oh, yeah.
I've tested for fat. I was tested fat positive a long time
I
ago.
tested positive for fat too.
Yep.
Well,
What the hell was that? Did someone just go into cyberspace?
Lawnmower Man has entered the stream.
Fucking Johnny Mnemonic on the call.
colour me surprised. He was still wrestling as of 2016 under the guise of Rolling Thunder. He was the Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
That sounds like a made up belt.
He's still alive. He's apparently, if he's still with us, 51.
Wow.
Cheeks.
Cheeks.
It's awesome. Is he still as big as ever?
I have no idea. Apparently, and he went under. Start again. He
land the plane.
Right, here we go. Compose yourself. McDougal. I also need to go and Google Translate. Let's go here. In 2006, he had to endure a bypass operation due to his massive weight, as a result of which he suffered a stroke. In 2006, he was still wrestling 10 years later. That's highly dangerous.
Jesus.
It was a mini stroke.
He had an ass bypass?
Does it say what kind of bypass? I mean, did he have a gastric bypass, which is very different from a quadruple bypass?
I've just googled cheeks, and I really should have done it with thingy. Really should have done it with safe search on. Jesus Christ. Cheeks wrestler. Apparently still with us.
I believe Cheeks is spelled with an X, if that helps you.
I had it spelt with that. I had it spelt with an X, and still.
Well, that explains everything.
Still, not like rampant pornography came up. Rampant.
Oh, weird. That's what you get for using Bing.
A lot of Nikita Lyons porn.
I can neither confirm or deny.
Want to forward those links, or?
You know how to use Google?
No.
What's Google?
I'm gonna ask Jeeves, man.
Staples got his start in the local independent promotions of Virginia and Pennsylvania, where his large size was an attraction, and sometimes he wrestled handicap matches against two opponents. He had at least one retirement match in 2001. Jesus Christ, he's the Terry Funk of the Virginia and Pennsylvania.
In 2001?
In 2001.
He had a retirement match in 2001.
Fucking TNA was 02. What are we doing?
I was going to say, TNA was post-retirement for Cheeks.
In 2002, he had his only match on pay-per-view where he defeated Frank Parker. He was roundly criticised for being winded and out of shape, which contributed to a horrible match.
Oh, weird.
Frank Parker.
I want you to stare at my ass forever.
Looks like, oh boy, here we go. 1, 2. No, he kicked out. Holy crap.
God, why is this still going?
Oh, yeah, there's a match on.
Like, Cheeks has had the best career of any wrestler, honestly.
Outside of wrestling, Staples worked for Radar, a mass transit system for senior citizens in Roanoke, Virginia. In 2006, he underwent gastric bypass operation, which led to a stroke. So the operation led to a stroke. Poor bugger.
Are we still on Hermes Sadler?
No.
Going under the knife and
we've never been on Hermes Sadler.
Under anesthesia is hard for you when you have that kind of mass on your body.
This picture. I mean,
he clearly recovered enough to continue wrestling for another 10 years.
What the hell? One,
I mean, to be fair, the matches he probably works, it's not exactly master classes in wrestling artistry.
I mean, looking at the picture, I'm just saying that man's testicles are right on his face. And that cannot be nice. That cannot be nice.
To be fair,
Jen has just come back. Jen has just come back to the sentence.
Yeah,
his testicles are right on his face.
What's happening in this picture?
We're talking about Cheeks.
This is Mark Henry. If Mark Henry wasn't on steroids.
Fuck.
All right, I've saved this picture.
Oh Lord.
Cheeks.
Work folder.
I know whose face we might could put on.
Perhaps my
looks like the guy from The Office. He was fat.
Oh. All my animals animals are divas, and so they all required attention.
Dusty Rose.
Dusty Rose, yes. She's so dumb because when I give them treats, Libby just gobbles up the treats. Dusty, you have to point the treats out to her. I'm like, it's right here. It's right
All
here.
right, we got a new U.S. champion.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy. Hard times are when Libby eats my treats, Daddy. That's hard times.
And she did. Because she's
Tim,
so slow.
Remember last weekend when you thought Dusty Rose was trying to jump out the window?
He probably don't.
Hard times are when Jenny's outside talking to her internet friends about bullshit and not giving me treats. That's hard times.
I know you made nonsense.
Jennifer Smith, you put hard times on Dusty Rose.
Oh, I hate it.
Baby, you and I, we're going to be in the kitty litter. My name is Dusty Rose, baby. I go to the bathroom in the litter box, baby.
To be fair, Dusty probably did go in a litter box once or twice.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I can't be asked getting my fat ass up to the bathroom. Where's that kitty litter?
I mean, he is a son of a plumber,
him and Dick Murdoch after a night at the bars.
Cody, bring the kitty litter. Daddy needs to go bathroom. Baby.
Baby.
Dude, what are you talking about? You ate Cody. Oh, now I got to shit Cody back out.
Cody, just wait till you find out that you're named after the splotch on my belly, Willie.
Oh boy.
I've dined with kings and queens, from the penthouse to the outhouse to the penthouse back to the litter box, all over.
Is that in a span of a decade or the span of 1 week?
If that's the span of 1 day, baby, Dusty Rhodes on tour is a hot son of a gun.
Oh man, Lashley's gums are bleeding. Well, his teeth are bleeding.
But
Do we like that belt?
And so were baby dolls after I was finished with her.
Dear God.
I think I was a little surprised that Bobby Lashley did win, but not surprised at the same time.
I don't think you shouldn't be surprised because you picked him to win.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's the opposite of surprise.
I mean, even if he doesn't win the title, he still wins by DQ. I was kind of like looking for the Ben route of still getting the Lashley pick right, just not the championship.
I see.
It's not like you have to say,
there's levels to this game.
Lashley's going to win the title.
Junie is playing 4D chess when it comes to these pick'ems.
Yeah. He's going for the long game here.
Yes.
He's fucking playing Risk, and we're all playing fucking Chutes and Ladders.
Exactly.
No, you know what we're actually playing? Don't wake Daddy.
oh my God.
Hungry, hungry hippos. Hungry, hungry hippos.
Daddy.
God almighty.
Oh boy.
Sorry for the
Yep.
multiples of people who will not understand that.
Cal, I have a question. If Guess Who was made in today's society, what kind of questions are you asking about the character?
Only appropriate questions.
Were you asking me, really? Why specifically me would you ask that?
I'm asking because I want your opinion on what questions need to be asked if you're trying to guess a character.
Are you asking me if there's many different questions you can ask without asking if they're male or female, for instance? If that's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Everything else is
I like this idea.
Everything else is,
cannot assume gender nor their degree of neurodiversity.
Or their disability list.
Yes. Good call.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what? That's not That's not a question. I mean, maybe I'm playing it wrong, but I've never asked a question like that when I was playing Guess Who. I'm more of I'm looking at more physical things. Are they wearing a hat? Are they blonde? Are they wearing glasses?
Guess Who? Did you ever ask? Does your character have autism?
You've already asked one question that's exclusionary towards Matt. So
This is true. Yeah. So fuck you, Callum.
blonde. How would I know?
Do they have grey hair? Do they have grey hair? No.
Everybody
and Matt puts. they don't have grey hair, and Matt puts every single person down.
Yeah. I leave them all flipped up.
What's that Alex Wright side thing?
Alex Wright.
Alex Riley, even. Not Das Wunderkind.
That's Wunderkind here.
Star of Total Divas season 6. The Miz.
There we go.
The Miz.
Did Alex Riley make an appearance on Ms. and Mrs. yet?
I've not watched Ms. and Mrs., but I'm going to say probably not, because I don't. Is Alex Wright? No.
You almost said Alex Wright again, didn't you?
Almost I say because I'm Das.
You got Das Wunderkind on the mind, which.
Ich bin obsessed by Das Wunderkind.
Cheeks.
Das Wunderkind.
Das Wundercheeks.
It's like in Tommy Boy where he goes, "What else you got for me, Wonder Boy?"
Just like that.
What else have you got, Das Wunderkind?
Well, here comes Carmella. Corey Graves is already at half-mast.
Oh, I had Buffalo Wild Wings tonight.
Does that make you go to half?
Yeah, I was going to say, did that make you go?
Does your character?
No.
What's the relation here?
I just wanted to point it out.
Oh, okay.
How fly?
Sounds like it made Groovy.
I have like $150 in gift cards to Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what F1 got me for my 30th birthday.
Now, is that your favorite eating establishment? Do these people know you well?
It's my favorite wing establishment. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Do they serve ice lollies there?
No, but they have.
I think you're taking a piss,
They
Matthew.
have ice cake.
I'm not gonna be allowed in Europe at all.
Callum's going to be at border control.
Checking everybody's
don't try and fly into a different airport because I'll know.
Oh, yeah.
I'll know.
Are you Mama Groody? Are you Mama Groody?
No, I will know which one is Mama Grooney because she'll be the one who's stopped at customs because she's tried to bring in £3,000 worth of ice balls.
That's a lot of ice balls.
She's a pole smuggler. Is what
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. Holy hell!
God.
Well, is your character a pole smuggler?
See, that's a good question. Yeah.
To be fair, Carmella was, if you watch season 9 of Total Divas. Speaking of Graves.
She's gonna smuggle Corey's pole after this show.
Don't wait, Grooney's nephew.
So, do you guys think that Carmella is hot? What is her hotness level? Rate Carmella. I'm just curious, like if her gimmick is like accurate.
No, her gimmick's not accurate. I am. Do you know what? I'm going to edge on the side of no.
Okay, why's that?
I don't know, just something about her.
Okay.
I feel like she's got Trish Stratus vibes.
Oh, no, right, James Grunberg. Come on now.
James Grunberg.
You go sit in the corner, Judy.
Put a little German on it.
James Grunberg.
So is everybody agreeing with Cal?
I think she's a very attractive woman.
Yeah. Her body smoking.
Oh, she gone Vegas show girl.
That's hot.
I mean, if we're gonna do the thing where we have to compare all of them, then maybe that's a different story. But in her own right,
I mean, I would give her a thumbs up.
Sure.
I wouldn't say no.
No, I'm not saying that she's a dog or anything. Right,
right, yeah.
But
I mean, everybody has their own taste. That's basically what I was asking.
What was the consensus? I had to step away for a second.
that James Grunberg thinks that again, I'm giving his full name because this is where we're at. James Grunberg thinks that Carmella is on Trish Stratus level.
See,
well, that's a little ridiculous.
I mean,
and he's got
Trish turned me, Carmella did not. That's
yeah.
Also think yes, Carmella has grave stank.
Yeah.
Trish
so
is
you're
like
judging her for other things.
And Enzo stank, to be fair, because I mean I don't know if she was going out with Enzo, but they were part of the package for a while.
I think she was going out with Big Cass.
Yeah, I thought it was Cass, not
it was.
Unless it was both. Unless there was the Devil's three-way situation going on there.
Well,
man,
Devil's three.
It might be that. Yes, I think she was going out with W. Morrissey, but
that's a hideous beast right there.
And you can't teach that.
But Enzo, I mean, like you tag along with Enzo for long enough, and you just get that. You just get Enzo by Enzo stank by default. Like Liv Morgan she's done well to escape the Enzo stank, considering that she was going for a while.
Oh, here's the creepy ass lip sperm cell again.
Yeah, the fucking creepy ass motherfucking shit.
Oh, Mr. Crossland, how you doing?
Doing lovely. How is everybody
doing? Logan is sounding like me at the end of the WrestleMania 19 pod after I get into trouble.
Yeah.
The good lady yelled at me.
Did you get into trouble? Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good. All good.
Are you calling from the moon? Or...
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Moon phone.
I can call you from the moon and back.
Park at the moon.
Bianca going for the 2009 Zack Ryder look here with one long pant leg and one short pant leg.
How do we like that?
It is a look.
It works.
Makes her look like a major player.
Steady.
That was a Zack Ryder joke.
That was a Zack Ryder joke.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make you go woo woo woo?
You know it.
It'll make Montez go woo woo later, I'm sure. No, they're good Christian people. They don't do that.
No, they're doing that.
That's right. That's right. They only have sex when trying to make a kid. As it says in the Bible.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they both have dollar bills on their attire. I just noticed that.
Because Mela is money and Bianca is bills.
Oh, I see what they've done there.
Bills.
Bills with a Z.
With a Z.
Yes. Bianca is Bell's palsy. What'd you say?
My goodness.
Well, it sounded like you said bells, so I was just play on words.
No, out of everything we've said, I don't think we've said a palsy joke here on this here Twitch. But
no.
What about a
Well,
Logan
we have
palsy
now.
joke?
Can y'all hear
Is
my
everyone-
echo?
I was gonna say, is everyone getting an echo?
yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Go.
I guess that's a yes. If Jenny,
Well, should I hang up? Is it me?
oh, no, I don't think it's you. It's just a
Hello.
call. I think it's just the call.
Lame.
If you hear loud bangs, it's like thundering in my area.
If you hear the loud
Thundering in your
banging.
area.
That's just the Angels bowling.
Oh,
If you hear Italian
That's what they
accents,
used
that's
to-
just
that's
me
what they
looking
used
for
to
Granny's
tell
mum.
us when we were kids. Did you have that one, Jenny, growing up?
Yeah, definitely.
Just the Angels bowl. Shut up.
yeah, yeah.
Shut
Shut up.
Angels don't get the day off to go bowling.
4-year-old,
They're very busy.
4-year-old Tim yelling, "Shut up! The Angels aren't bowling." You
I'm probably
fucking
good.
dumbass.
Angels
No,
do get the day off to go
Ooh.
rig a baseball game, as we know in Angels in the
Oh,
outfield.
that's true. Yeah,
This
that's
is true.
the different class of angels. It's a whole different-
Just call them all Al, right?
Well, I
Al.
mean that movie's a documentary. This was
Right.
just some
Uh-huh.
dumb shit that someone said when I was a kid.
Every movie's a documentary if you want it to be. This is bad. I already
Just
need a
like-
refill.
Just like the
I
Von
don't
Von
know
Erichs
what I want.
documentary, What Women Want.
Am I,
And Bianca's amazing.
am I my first or second drink?
Third.
Counting
you
is
lost
hard.
count.
Oh, God.
Dog is going for
Impossible question to answer.
Yeah, right. Gosh.
Y'all hear this piece of shit dog barking?
No.
Nope.
Okay, good. Someone's dog is just going nuts.
Tim, you have a dog, Tim?
No, it's not. It's outside.
So go shoot it
Piece
then.
of shit.
Whoa, Goody, come on.
My goodness, Grooney.
No shit then.
Good lord.
How dare you? We should say we don't. We think that about you sometimes, but we don't
Look,
say.
y'all are down already. Jesus.
I don't know. I thought one of y'all were going to shoot me one time.
When?
Just one
When
time? Just one time?
you can't say that and not explain further, Goody, for the members of the congregation that don't know this story.
Congregation.
No.
It's just us here, you guys.
Yeah, it's so formal, please. Congregation, you and your fancy words.
Well,
Congregation, ice lollies.
well,
Jesus.
my verbiage knows no bounds.
It's not his fault we're all dumb and we don't have a good vocabulary.
Well, this is true.
Yeah, so the whole.
Oh, I
ice
do.
conversation
I do
earlier
because
was
when I
quite
used
something.
it, I get made fun of for it.
That's
You can
true.
all get, so you can all get fuck yourselves, actually.
Well, stop
Tim,
using
you-
big words
you
and
and
we
Callum
won't make
just talk
fun
to
of
each
you.
other.
The word fuck can be defined in many ways.
Tim, you're being very Byzantine right now. Please
It can be
stop.
a verb or an adjective. or
Just
it can be
because-
actually a word in the
Just
sentence.
because Tim is an orator of the highest caliber
I'm
Yeah.
sorry?
does not mean
Caliber.
that he should be chastised as such.
That's nice. Yeah.
Is an orator a Harry Potter thing?
Dear God.
It can be anything you
Harry
want. It's
Potter
somebody.
and the Orator of the Phoenix.
It's honestly this is I'm becoming quite apoplectic at this conversation. This
And
is
that's
Come
not-
on, guys. We're not, you know
That's
we're
not
not
got
allowed
anything
to
to do
talk
with farm
about
implements either.
I am full of apoplexy right now. It's
The apoplectic is my favorite type of suplex.
I don't know. I don't even know what Callum's saying. Every other word
That's
is too big.
They're cold.
Like he's speaking in tongues. I don't get it.
just wait till I start talking in the proper Queen's English.
I love my not at all humble brag about my extensive vocabulary, and then I insulted everyone.
It's not
For
my
not being-
fault that I use
It's not my
big
fault that I'm
words.
so
You
smart.
Not my
bunch of
fault that I'm
bastards.
fucking smart.
It's not your fault you use them big
No,
words like what
I
we do.
felt that you all failed your standardized test. Cool.
Yeah, what a
Take 'em
douchebag.
over.
It's not my fault you all couldn't even write your fucking name on your SATs.
Not my fault. Not my fault. You filled in the wrong bubbles on your stupid Scantron.
It's not my fault you're fat and can't pass the fitness test.
Wow.
Okay, that got deep. Too far. Too far.
Good God.
Gritty just shut my ass down.
To be fair, I couldn't pass it either.
Johnny has.
Okay, he could pass
Check
it.
and mate.
He could pass it.
Good lord. Johnny's had that one in the barrel for a while. Jesus Christ.
You just said
no.
Gruda playing the role of
They were,
Ben Stiller from Dodgeball.
you just put me down with a
they were really holding a high standard for that fitness test.
God. Oh,
He could have just left it alone, but
I just choked to death.
could have left me dying on the vine. That's a real mensch right there.
Woof.
Oh, we love you, Gritty.
Oh,
I did not want to shoot you.
Well,
This match is okay.
Is it?
there's a match going on.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want you to, I just want you to know the person that you're accusing of using big words failed his English test first time round and spelt his own name wrong on a German test paper. So there you go. I spelt Callum without the L. A very integral letter to my name.
How's that?
Calm.
Cow.
It's
Sounds
a
like
very,
you're saying-
it's a
Sounds
very
like you're saying cow womb.
it's a very integral letter in the name. It sort of holds the name together, and I forgot to put it in.
That's a binding consonant. You're absolutely right.
Good lord.
Is it?
Wow, it's over like that.
Bianca just destroyed this yak.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That was
I
a
think
fun
I had
match.
the other. That's got to be the shortest match, right?
I'm
She
still,
slapped the shit out of her.
I am
Put
still-
her
That
at the
was great.
finish.
And now Corey's cock is
I
inside.
had Natalia Ronda the shortest match.
well, it's technically been shorter than this one so far.
Oh, that's true.
I'm still reeling from Grooney taking Tim
That's
down.
just
That's
logic.
just
Yeah.
it's fucking
Oh.
savage.
Tim's still recovering.
Yeah.
He'll never be the same.
That was Eels level.
Yeah.
It was. It really was. He knocked me
Yeah.
into orbit.
Yeah. How's it feel, Tim?
Look,
Not so nice.
I
It hurts.
fairly admit it. I could not
I am now
listen. I
still
could
like
not
Ricky.
pass that fitness test either.
I have tasted
I-
my own medicine and it is fucking bitter.
Yeah, the best part is
I
you
think
did
we're
not have
going
to
to
admit
catch it.
that, Grooney, but you did. You're a great person for it. He took the hit that was given. Did any of us pass those? I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
Jenny, you probably did.
I don't know. I quit.
Jenny
taking
was the
sixth
girl in her
grade, so
pajama pants.
Wait, you quit what? You quit gym and
I quit. Yeah, because I switched to band, so I didn't have to do gym at all.
oh,
Any in
holy
high
shit.
school gym.
I didn't know that was allowed.
Yeah, that's what we did.
My
That's
fat
the
ass
only
had to
reason
take
I
gym.
had a band career is to get the
My
fuck
fat
out.
ass had to take gym through 10th grade.
The joke's on me though when band camp is in fucking July all day and it's hot as hell and you're learning marching moves and
Jenny, it could be worse.
How
You
many
could have
trombones were you boinking in band camp?
all of them.
Dear God.
all of the trombones.
So
Trumpet.
what kind of band camp did you go to, Gurney?
Well, you kind of opened it for the can was open on that one.
What
The
can?
only Asian American band camp.
The fuck do they do in Connecticut band camp?
One time at band
Go.
camp, I put all the trombones up my pussy.
Alrighty. So my band,
Ben's gonna die.
my school band went on a trip to Disney World, and one of the band members was actually robbing from Disney itself.
Sounds like a good grift. I hope they made off with some really good merch.
No, it was really bad. Like all the rooms got searched and everything, and like the kid ended
shit.
up eventually getting caught. But who the fuck goes to Disney just to rob it?
Why does
I
every
thought-
time
Did they-
Dumbasses.
I would if I could get away.
They found like
you-
6 copies of Wally DVDs.
why every time do
Wow.
we do one of these calls, Grooney, you end up needing you're gonna get a call from the local police department and or FBI?
Mhm.
That's 2 in a row
Well,
now.
because in New Fairfield, Connecticut, a lot of people do things here.
Like fuck trombones, apparently.
And calling bomb threats.
The
Jesus.
stories of
Every
Jake-
fucking week, every fucking week, we hear about a new Connecticut story. We keep peeling the onion.
A new Connecticut scandal at that.
views and stories of James Greenberg are not the
Jesus.
views of PlayStation Square.
Last
Bottom line
week,
is don't fucking move to Connecticut.
Vince McMahon paid $3 million hush money to his whore. This week, James Greenberg caught stealing from Disney. It's all happening. It's all happening in Connecticut.
Miss Hula.
Oh yeah, speaking of gym
While
class,
having his junk in a trombone.
Yes.
speaking of gym class, one
Who's
of
gym
my
class?
friends, one of my sister's friends in their grade, he flunked senior year and had to go to summer school to pass and get the credit back.
God damn. What
Well, he missed. He like cut every day, so it's like he kind of brought it upon
I mean,
himself.
you know,
So he
I can't see Steve Riddle. I don't think we're gonna see Steve.
he failed gym. Did he fail gym?
Steve
failed
Riddle
gym
failed
class.
gym. Steve Riddle failed gym.
Yeah.
At one point, I was an athlete back in my day. I could walk the length of myself
Back when you were going by Kaum.
Yes, back in the days where I could walk the length of myself without feeling out of breath. I didn't feel gym. I feel gym failed me. And this is why I'm in the state that I'm in.
Oh,
And then you changed your name, and the rest is history.
I changed my name. I added that Ellen, and here we are.
That binding consonant, yeah.
Oh,
You okay, Tim?
binding consonant, huh?
Tim's having gym class flashbacks right now.
You're mocking, but the people of the Binding Consonants Association of Britain, we feel very
Bend
proud.
it like consonant.
Binding Consonant was the name of my punk band.
Yeah. Back when you were in B cab.
See, the C in there.
Oh, Kenny Fo Mega signed his contract.
what do we think about Logan Paul?
I
Well, I know we're getting that.
thought his Mania match was quite good.
Yeah, I enjoyed
He's
it.
I think
a-
wrestling is the perfect avenue for YouTube douchebags. I approve.
Yes.
Wow.
He's no bad, but then again, who is?
Who the fuck is?
Mhm.
Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul is going to main event WrestleMania next year. You heard it here first.
Why are they still doing the dumb fucking doll thing?
Saturday night, Roman versus Rock. Sunday night, Paul versus Bunny.
Book it.
Y'all are like 10 seconds behind, by the way.
We're way, way more behind than that.
Oh, it's a credit
Yeah, I've
card
got
ad.
Internet
Oh my
apparently.
god. I thought this was going to be a thing.
I don't think dolls can use Capital One.
How does she not win if you're promoting the WWE credit card? If you're promoting
That's
it, you should
That's
win.
credit one, Matt.
Oh, I thought it said Capital One.
So did that.
They're too
What?
cheap to team up with Capital.
What the absolute
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Remember when Alexa Bliss was a thing?
Am I having a stroke?
I hope not.
This whole call's been a stroke.
Yes.
Right?
That'll be the second stroke that we've had after Cheeks.
Yeah. Nothing worse than a cheek stroke. Depending on your point of view.
Hey,
Heyo.
Oh, we got the Usos!
Star of Total Divas,
There we go.
John Fatu, aka Jey Uso. Or is he Jimmy? Can never remember.
No, but
I think he's
Well, you
Jimmy.
have a 50-50. You have a 50-50 shot.
I think he's Jimmy.
We need Jake to come up with a game so we can decide which Uso is which, like the naturals.
John is Jimmy.
John is Jimmy. Thank you. Fellow Total Diva eight there and Logan.
Finkel is Einhorn.
I got you back.
Now, what I did not like, okay, Total Divas, Now, mild criticism of Total Divas coming in here.
Oh my goodness, Cal.
Yes. Between
What?
episodes 5 and between series 5 and 6, what they didn't tell us was Total Bellas started in that time. So it's like previously on Total Divas. And you saw Daniel Bryan doing his retirement speech. Never happened on Total Divas. Happened on Total Bellas. False advertising. I wanted a wee heads up there. So now I'm going to need to go back and watch season 1 of Total Bellas before I continue season 6 of Total Divas. I'm all over the place. It's on 2 different apps. Total
All right,
Divas
you want-
Total Divas is on Pluto. Total Bellas is on the WWE Network. I'm all over the place here. The good lady is not happy. I'm not happy.
Good God.
I think you also have an echo.
I've got an echo. Cool.
The way to tell the Usos apart, Jimmy has the red in his hair and Jay doesn't.
Well, that doesn't fucking help me, does it?
Fucking asshole.
Now,
I always forget you're colorblind.
Now,
Well, actually, I know I'm noticing Jay also has the red, but Jimmy has more red.
it's quite good
Or
because
red,
they have
he says.
they're actually thingy. They're an ally to the colorblind people because they're also wearing grey.
It's true. Yeah.
An ally.
Community.
Pride Month is over, pal.
Right.
No, colorblind Pride Month isn't it? It's just starting here.
Famous colorblind allies, Jim and Jay Uso.
When the fuck is colorblind month?
Colorblind month starts now. We've replaced the rainbow flag
Well, I've
with
already.
just one
That's
that's
not
all
fair.
grey.
I've already missed a day. It's July 2nd.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes, Tim.
Do what?
When is
That means
National Eat Pussy and Push Kids Off Bikes Day?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
National Eat Pussy and Push Kids Off Bikes Day.
I think that's Christmas week.
That was last Tuesday.
That was a couple of days. Yeah, it was a few days ago.
We missed it.
God, I feel. I mean, I did more on one side than I did to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Fun, though.
Stop pushing kids off of bikes.
I mean, look, I think it's more fun to push kids off of bikes, because you might get that smelly,
Dear
What?
Jesus.
It's more.
Go ahead, Rooney. Finish that thought.
I don't want
Yeah,
to.
please continue.
That mod bot might kick me out finally.
I'm trying to find Riddle in these in this browser.
I don't think
The on the hard camera.
I don't think they're gonna
He's in the
film
main
9 behind the announcers.
Are they wearing velvet?
Who,
Could
the
be.
scissor twins? Yeah, I think so.
They look like extras from Aladdin.
How many matches are after this?
17.
Just 2, I think.
2 after this.
God, really?
Yeah, Rousey,
yeah,
Natty, and
Ronda.
Money in the Bank.
Be done by 3 o'clock.
Well, shit, I should
Or
get
4
a
o'clock.
refill now then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to miss anything. You know what's worse than band camp in July, Jenny?
What's that, honey bun?
Yearbook camp in July.
Yearbook camp.
Excuse me?
Did it require marching on the football field at any point during that?
No, it actually just required a day of workshops. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it
Sounds like
sounds it sounds like, I mean, come on.
it's
Who goes
nerdy as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look,
You were-
I was a senior editor at that point. I had to go.
Right.
American Pie would be a different movie if Alison Hannigan was going this one time at yearbook camp.
Yearbook camp.
They also made yearbook an honors class, but only for third year students because one of the girls who became our editor-in-chief said she was not going to take yearbook that third year because she needed a certain GPA for her college applications, and so the teacher got it changed to an honors class just so this girl wouldn't leave.
Oh my god.
That's some politicking right there.
That's
isn't it?
very weird.
Fucking Triple H at your school right there.
Oh, she must give a hell of a job.
Class. She's like, I was thinking about, taking an AP class instead of yearbook because that'd be better for my GPA. It's like, well, what if yearbook was an honors class? That would work.
Oh yeah, she's a throat goat. No one, absolutely, no doubt.
Gotta be, right?
She's the Nancy Reagan of your school. Triple H and Nancy Reagan of your
Did
school.
you just say a throat goat?
That girl was a lot.
Callum.
What? You were thinking it. Don't sit over there all high and mighty.
I've never thought throat goat in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you, Callum. I can't do that.
You can't what?
Sitting over there in your ivory tower with your he's left. He's left.
Never had no throat goat in. That's all I had to say.
He's away. He's been appalled by throat goat that he's decided to go away and spend time with his daughter or something. What a selfish person. Spend time with his baby daughter and his wife. Honestly, that's selfish bastard.
I was so offended I hung up.
Yep. You've neglected to say this annoying though before you start off.
No, Chef's already done it in the Twitch chat. It's fine.
That's because I knew I was coming back.
Is there
I would've
anybody
said
in the
it was
Twitch chat?
There can't be at this point.
There can't be. Right?
No, there is. Yeah.
They heard the
There's
first 15.
Rocky
They had
was
the
on
first
earlier.
15 minutes of this thing, and
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you're hanging out in the Twitch chat, please let us know why.
That's a great idea.
yeah.
That's a great
Love
fucking
that.
question.
Somebody read it to me. If anybody gets there.
Whether it's the quest to find Mama Grooney in Italy, or you have a gym class story, type it up on the Twitch stream right now.
This is why you're the social media ambassador, Grooney.
Mhm.
I would like to read some of those stories too, Grooney.
Maybe we should do a new stories episode of Talking Pop.
A new stories episode.
Yeah, like
Where people
Yeah.
write in.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that.
I feel like it's been a while.
It has been a while. What kind of stories? Any kind of stories?
I don't know. Yeah, like
I mean, the type of stories that would be shared on Talk.
right, like a fucked up story. Like
You know what we want,
you tell a story like when you're drunk at the bar or whatever.
right? You don't send us anything wholesome.
No.
Those will not get
Okay.
read.
No, we don't want any. They don't want any of that heartwarming shit.
Those will not get read. Whoa.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Dear God, someone's joy buzzer's going off.
That's not joy.
Mm-mm.
Good night.
sounds like a fly getting electrocuted.
Can I submit my story of how the head teacher at my school shot the janitor?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
That's great. Can't wait to read that.
I mean, it's not much of a
And
story.
not know what half the words mean.
No,
but
well-
I guess I'll figure it out.
No.
If you read it
Okay,
in
there
his
was-
accent, I bet you can.
Oh, that's. I do.
Use-
read
Matt,
it
you
out.
fucker.
Well, fix your damn shit.
What did I do?
That,
It's you.
Fuzzy.
there's some static coming from your general direction.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
Whatever,
the
you
washing
did,
machine.
whatever you did, it fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just wanted to hear
I
you
did
say
nothing.
it.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
I did nothing, Matt. So
Well, okay, good. Keep doing that.
Keep doing what you're doing.
One of the one of the Street Profits definitely has scoliosis after that maneuver.
It's a very specific diagnosis.
Is that how that works?
Matt, you can write in with the story that you forgot to tell.
My scoliosis? What?
No. Well, if you do have a scoliosis,
I don't. That's why I was confused.
No, well, the story that you forgot to tell on your Talking Pop that you said that you told us later, we'll act like we haven't heard.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I know
That's like we haven't heard it before.
We'll fake it for you, Matt.
Right. Perfect.
I actually do have a scoliosis story.
Of course.
Then it's Talking Pop.
I'll try to decipher it.
No, I'll tell it. I'm not afraid. It was embarrassing at the time, but now I guess it's all right.
Well, I can say anonymous if you want.
No,
You just can't mention Fairfield.
no, I'll say it. I'll tell it right now. We were in the apparently in the 7th grade, there was a scoliosis test, and I couldn't bend down all the way to tell for the nurse to tell if I had scoliosis. So she's like, honey, you need to go see a doctor. I can't tell. Meanwhile, it's like we're not in a closed room. And like half the students heard that. So like she kind of embarrassed my ass, you know.
That is a humiliating day, I will say.
I don't think that's how they...
Did your nurse live on the Jersey Shore?
She might as well have, yeah.
Is your nurse now in jail? Because I don't think that's how you... asking you to bend over, I don't think that's how you test for scoliosis.
You gotta bend over the back, you know.
Well, look, and American scoliosis is obviously different than British scoliosis, apparently.
Is your character a nurse who violates HIPAA?
I'm not going to lie, I'm not entirely sure what scoliosis is, so I'm just...
Scoliosis is like a back problem.
Curvature of the spine.
Thank you.
And also a humiliating screening day in gym class when you're
Yeah.
So Ben's gone. Ben's fallen asleep.
It's also
We've lost Ben.
It's also a brand of tobacco, scoliosis.
When is the penis measurement contest so I can actually win, you know?
Oh,
whoa.
Well, no.
Mr.
Jeez.
Modest over there.
Simmer down. What do you think? You're packing an ice lolly over there? Take it easy.
Oh, ice lolly.
Grooney walks in.
Scoliosis.
Grooney walks in and goes like that. You're going. You better get a bigger measuring tape. I measure only in meters.
No.
It's like, geez, lady, you think you could say it louder for every other grade to hear about my scoliosis problem?
honey, I guess we a doctor. I can't tell. I can just take
Your spine is super fucked, honey.
You can't even bend over. Of course you've got it.
That's exactly what happened, though.
Your spine is so curved, it's like a fucking road going up to a mountaintop.
You should have been in a race 2 years ago, honey.
Your spine looks like an S-hook.
Why is my nurse Gilbert Godfrey?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Is your character Gilbert Godfrey? Yes, it is.
Your back is fucked, kid.
Does your character have scoliosis?
Jafar. Your back is fucked.
I can see Gilbert Godfrey having scoliosis. Actually.
I can see Jafar having scoliosis.
Jafar.
Well, Gilbert Gottfried is dead.
Do you think that was one of his wishes?
I was going to say, his spine is pretty straight now since he's...
Genie, my third and final wish. I wish to have scoliosis.
Does turning into an evil genie cure your scoliosis?
No, it only fucks it up more.
Go to Tim's TED Talk and find out more.
He's got to fit in that little lamp now, so it's real
Yeah.
cryptic.
Yeah, I was saying Jafar definitely has scoliosis.
Oh wow, yeah, it makes it worse. You're right.
Yeah.
Or it makes it a benefit if you've got scoliosis to fit.
That's why he's so angry.
We have made an absolute mockery of this paper.
Oh, what the hell else were we going to
It's
do?
been bad.
Scoliosis in the bank.
Did you expect nothing less?
No, I say that as a proud father, basically.
You're watching this Twitch.
That's what he intended to do when he called in. So I think it's.
I think that's why I'm not popular with the ladies, because they all heard about the nurse saying I got to go to the doctor's office.
Almost certainly.
Well, no, but what you need to do is you just need to tell them the story about how you're going to win the penis measuring contest. I think you're right back in there, Granny.
Don't worry, girls. I might have scoliosis.
Don't show it to him. Just tell him.
Bring your
my spine may be curved, but my penis is not, ladies.
I can't bend over, so maybe you can do it for me.
Who better than Grooney?
What is
All right, so
wrong
Matt-
with everybody? What is...
All right, Matt. So I can help you since you're colorblind.
My penis actually scoliosis, but
Go ahead, Logan.
the baby arm.
Jimmy is the one that wears the shirt, and Jay
I
does
see.
not wear the shirt.
I see. Thank you.
Jimmy is the one with the grey in his hair, and Jay is the one with the grey in his hair.
Oh.
The gray is at the end of Jay's hair, though, and
I see. Yeah,
the gray is in the middle of Jimmy's hair.
I can see the different shading. Yeah.
Yes,
I
next
see
to,
that.
next to the grey top of Jay's hair.
I'm lost.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Oh my God! What did Jay Uso just do?
My
Do
goodness.
you know what? I've
He
just
just did the sexy tongue to somebody.
Luna.
When did Luna join the call?
Sounds like Tasmanian devil over here.
Look, Gilbert Godfrey can come back at any moment.
this
Baby.
this was all
Moment.
this was all going so well until Grooney decided to do a Taz impression where he pulled a gun on somebody, and then it just all went downhill.
I think it went downhill when I joined the call. If you want to be fair, like what, 10 minutes?
It was just all from the start, y'all.
I got
Y'all
it.
were pretty wild about 10 minutes in. It didn't take
It started with that.
Y'all
dick
were
joke.
pretty wild.
It started with that dick joke, and it was all downhill from there.
Oh, God.
What that
Well,
joke?
I think we can all agree. I got the call back on track. I mean,
Well,
From
obviously, yeah.
from
That's true.
transferring cocks to scoliosis.
Oh, of course, the transferring of the cock. Yes, that's
Yeah,
probably where
yes,
it started to.
Yeah.
That's probably where
Yeah.
the slippery slope
Yeah.
started. To be
What
fair,
was that? That was what, 5 minutes in?
that was
Yeah.
quite.
That
Yes, that was quite
moderator,
early.
that moderator bot must be asleep. You know, he's like, yeah, I don't feel like monitoring this chat anymore.
We haven't been kicked off yet.
I'm guessing they just had.
You're meant to be monitoring the chat. You're the social media ambassador.
Yeah.
You are the mod bot.
Well, nobody is chatting right now. You know, so
Because there's no social media ambassador. Easy
There's
for me to
nobody
say.
there.
Jesus.
It's true. It's true.
Social
Yeah,
media
I'll-
ambassador.
Is that Sean Connery?
Hey,
Gosh.
Jenny, guess what?
James Grunberg, the social media ambassador.
I can't imagine.
The social media ambassador.
Oh, Miss Moneypenny.
Bond.
Say again?
If Sean will allow it.
No, Tim Keel,
What
shut
the
the
hell was
shut the
that?
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. James Grunberg's talking. Miss
Doing
Moneypenny.
like Sean Connery's.
Womack, you piece of
A
shit.
woman's. That's got to be a woman's worst nightmare. Two
What?
Sean Connerys.
Oh, our worst nightmare,
Nice
or
goat.
Speak
What?
for yourself.
it's our worst nightmare, or our night,
Does,
our best
does the
pleasure.
Will Ferrell version count? Because I'll take that too.
There you
Yeah. Okay.
go.
Oh,
What was I going to say? Oh. So
Something about Alex
ever-
Trebek's mother.
Like the rapists.
Give me the ape
Oh.
tips.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake, Goody!
I'm pretty sure Phil Hartman is.
I
Connery
was
in
thinking,
this, too.
yeah, I was just thinking, I almost said the wrong
Yeah.
name. It just hit me as you said that. Oh
I'm
well.
pretty sure it's
whatever.
Hartman.
Goody has just
Don't
put
know
in.
what the fuck I meant.
Lionel Hudson.
Yeah, I
Goody
know
has
what you
just
meant.
put in the chat. If you have any scoliosis stories or gym class stories,
Dear God.
or if you want to know Mama Goodie's whereabouts, please type here.
God almighty.
Tim, please ask me your question.
This is really not even worth asking at this point, but
I promise.
because it's like the moment has passed. Not that they're anyway. Your favorite movie, Cool World, is officially streaming now.
Oh, is that correct? Where?
That's what Rocco's
On where?
I don't know. Something that everybody has. I know that. I think Tubi or Pluto, one or the other.
If it is, we're watching it tonight, then, aren't we?
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, well, can we just turn it on now and not?
Is it 4 hours long? Did you get to the end of what was that other one? Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
Not quite.
Yes, we did. We watched.
Yeah, I bailed before the end.
We watched Freddie Got Fingered and Gone with the Wind back to back.
Yep.
Like psychopaths.
Mind you, we started Gone with the Wind at 3:00 in the morning.
3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a 3.5 hour movie, I believe.
I thought there was a movie in between those, honestly.
There was.
After Freddie Got Fingered, we did Biodome.
Yeah, we watched Biodome. Yeah.
Holy
No, y'all didn't, because I was still on with Freddie Got Fingered. There's no way y'all did 3 movies.
No, we did.
Sir.
We watched Biodome, then Gone with the Wind in a different night, though.
All right.
Y'all are wrong.
Actually, when did we watch? Wasn't one of them The Girl Next Door? Wasn't that was that
That was
Girl
like
Next Door?
That was like
Yeah,
last week.
that was the same.
That was like last week, I thought.
Oh yeah.
2 weeks ago.
I think. No, we watched wrestling.
Conversation giving cancer AIDS.
This is sad.
We watched wrestling.
Fully Loaded '99 last week.
Yeah.
The easiest thing to do is to just stop thinking about it. It
We
really doesn't matter.
We watched Biodome and Girl Next Door, I think, back to back.
There you go. That
No,
sounds
we
right.
did not.
We didn't.
We don't watch 2 comedy movies back to back. We watch 1 comedy and 1 horror movie back to back.
Do we?
Is Gone with the Wind the horror movie?
We gotta
Oh,
start
no.
taking
Comedy.
We gotta start taking
Some
notes.
people might say it is a horror movie.
Yeah.
Harold and Kumar.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was in there somewhere.
That's a great horror film. I like that.
Because we did, you know what it was? We did 2004 night. So we did Carol and Kumar.
Carol.
And then The Girl Next Door.
Carol and Kumar, is that what you said?
That great horror film,
that
Harold and
last
Kumar
week or
shit
2
their
weeks
pants.
ago?
That was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
No,
And
because
Biodome was the week before that. I don't know. Biodome continues to be orphaned. We watched something else with Biodome.
It wasn't Gone with the Wind. I can
It
tell
wasn't
you
Gone
that.
with the Wind. You're right.
Fingered and Gone with the Wind were back to back.
I'm sorry.
no hills are alive.
Gone
agree.
Gone with
Logan.
Fingered. Fingered in the Wind.
Oh,
You-
got the wrong
Yeah,
name.
that you watched Fingered in the Wind.
Wind finger.
Freddie got winded.
Freddie got wind.
Oh no.
Gone with the Fingered.
Boy. 1, 2.
Gone with the
Yo,
Fingered.
yes!
sounds like a disturbed
All
song.
right.
Gone with the Fingered is a horror movie. It's
Was-
about someone who takes
was-
people's fingers.
You know what? I think Bloodsport was the same night as.
That's right. We did watch Bloodsport at one point.
Get
We
up,
did-
Was that
I'm
the
gone with the
same song?
Fingered.
That was the same night as Biodome, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
There, dude.
That sounds right, yeah.
Biodome
Tim,
is
need you
not-
to start taking notes on these.
Yeah. Well, where's our secretary?
Imagine we kept a diary of this insanity.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew I had pieces of recordings probably.
We need to start that Wikipedia, that TV tropes article.
God.
And we definitely need an entry for the will, right?
Right, yes, definitely.
And the current status of the will, which is
My
very
God,
fluid.
Montez.
Which is very
Jesus
fluid.
Christ.
Oof.
Come on, Street Profits. Shock it. Shock the world, Street Profits.
We need current whereabouts of Grooney's mum.
Holy shit!
Where in the world is Mama Grooney?
Where in the world?
Carmen San Diego was
Where in the
hard to
world?
find,
Yeah.
kids.
That's the first time Rockapella's been mentioned in 20 fucking years.
They gonna win, I think, maybe.
Rockapella?
Are you okay, Grooney?
1, 2,
Hey,
Oh, that was good.
I think Grooney needs a refractory period.
Yeah.
I like country music. I like country girls.
Where's Riddle?
I like Will.
He's in the
He's
main
in the
event.
ladder match.
Yeah, he's in the main event.
Holy shit! I like Willie Nelson. And who can forget about Pearl? There's one thing that I hate. It's a bunch of crap.
All right.
I hate rap. I'll back you up, Grooney, don't worry.
We've made a terrible mistake.
I like NASCAR racing. Cal Petty is still the king.
We should make a rule that you have to take a shot every time Grooney breaks into song.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't play that game.
Hey, Callum, not to be a dick, but it's Richard Petty still the king.
Yeah.
No.
Cal.
Sorry, do you want to know how many? Do you want to know how many NASCAR races have ever been over here? None. Because do you know what? Our racetracks have left and right.
Who are you to disparage the legend of Hermie Sadler?
This might be the best match the Usos have had.
Yeah, who are you to doubt the Sadler brothers?
Who am I to doubt Kyle Petty?
Oh,
Richard
Who
Petty.
are you to question Sterling Marlin?
That's the second time you've mentioned Sterling Martin today.
Well, he's a TNA superstar.
Who are you? Who are you to question
TNA
Bobby Labonte?
Bobby Labonte's a great. You know what? Chad had a whole thing on the last Wrestling Warzone
What was that?
about the great names of NASCAR.
No!
Yeah.
Bobby Labonte's a great name.
Mm-hmm.
Davey
No,
Allison.
you son of a bitch! No!
Who
The
are you
Allison
to doubt
family.
Dick Trickle?
The Allison
Dick
Dick
Trickle,
Trickle.
yes,
I
I've
mean,
heard
Son
of
of
Trickle.
a bitch!
I've heard of Dick Trickle. I've also heard of Dick Seaman as well. But I believe he was a race car driver at some point.
My goodness.
Dick Seaman. Good God.
That was a great match.
The Allison family has some great names in it.
God,
Mm-hmm.
it's
My favorite, real old school, Cale Yarborough.
Mm-hmm.
Cale Yarborough is the best name in NASCAR.
That sounds like a douchey baseball player now.
Well, same era.
AJ Zinski.
Well, the greatest
Dale
NASCAR driver of all
Earnhardt.
time is obviously Danny Kirkpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
Earnhardt is a great name too when you think about it.
Yeah.
He wasn't just given heart; he earned it.
He earned Hart.
That's right.
Oh,
Just like Callum earned that L in his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
And
so now he's Column.
you're mocking,
Call.
right? Okay.
Call
But see if Dale and Dale Jr. didn't have that, they'd be Day. And Day
That's
Earnhardt.
right.
Day Earnhardt.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
not catchy.
Again, they had a binding consonant.
They did.
Christ, I almost dropped my drink.
Jesus, Tim.
That would have been.
They
I
are
saw it. I saw it start to.
That would have been 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it would have been. God, that was terrifying.
You okay?
You got the
Yeah.
shakes, you all right?
I have to recover. No, I had it on the armrest, which is always dangerous in the first
Yeah,
place.
don't do that.
Yeah.
It started to slowly slide. It started to slide.
It started listing.
All right.
This referee is a Posey level shitty refereeing here.
Think so?
Really
Oh.
Montez's shoulder was completely off the
Oh.
mat.
Mm.
What?
That's some Toby Young bullshit, right?
Restarted.
there.
What a chip.
So what now?
Rematch
Nothing.
SummerSlam.
All right.
Rematch.
God damn it. I vote
On the
that
show,
match don't count.
Rousey
Nobody
and
wins
Natalia.
that match.
No, Gray,
Ernie
that's not how
Irvin.
it works.
Ernie Irvin, another great name.
Mm-hmm.
He almost died.
They all
Ernie,
should
I'm
die.
praying for you. I made a roll in your name.
I mean, you could really Dale Earnhardt Sr. could really be Dale Bernhardt
And that's true.
Well,
because he crashed and died
Oh, I see. I see.
and
Wow.
burned.
Wow.
That was a bit of a thinker. Thank you for explaining.
is your character a '90s NASCAR driver?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Bob Spark Plug Holly.
Mm-hmm.
Right, here we go.
My name's Bob, but my friends call me Sparky.
Herschel McGriff. There's
Jesus
one.
Jones, what happened to Midian?
I'm
That
just-
Midian?
He became a chef.
I thought it was Sully Blanchard.
Chef Midian?
He is Chef Midian.
I'm on the 50 greatest NASCAR drivers as of February 1998. Some of these names are excellent.
I told
The Bakers,
Crap,
Buck and
Kevin.
Buddy.
Uh-huh.
Herschel McGriff, excellent. Where's my personal favourite? Where is he? I've lost him.
Jenny, I thought the
Fireball Roberts.
Fireball Roberts.
Red Farmer. Excellent.
As opposed to Blue Farmer.
Uh-huh.
And Dale Jarrett, relation of Jeff.
Dale Jarrett. Yep. He's a
Dale Jarrett was a good one.
I just call him Gray Farmer.
Bill Elliott. That was my dad's favorite driver.
Two first names.
Two first names, yeah.
Awesome Bill. How do I know this?
There was also a Buck Baker. That's a cool name.
Butt Baker?
No, Buck Baker.
NASCAR should be considered sports entertainment.
Isn't
Like
it?
I'm gonna go shoot me a damn Buck Baker.
No, it's a real sport, actually. It's not entertainment. It's just a real sport.
It's
I
not
think
entertainment.
I think it should be.
Nor is it a sport.
They should fix certain races.
Definitely not a sport.
It's a boring sport, but it's still a sport. It's not entertaining
Who
at
are you?
all.
Boring. I mean, I should be able to call it boring, but I'm from the South, so I get.
Look, speaking as someone who has been to NASCAR races, I can tell you it ain't a fucking sport.
It's sports entertainment.
So what you're going to do is you're going to be winning right until the very end. You're going to plough your car right into the wall for the other guy to come in. And then if you win this
Play
race,
defense, right?
Well,
I'm
you gotta have a
Kevin Owens in the Money in the Bank match.
no.
No, Madcap got the last spot.
Okay.
No, it's
Um,
that's a smoke screen. It's going to be Cody.
No.
Yes.
Madcap Cody.
Cody in a body cast.
Cody.
Cody and
Madcap Cody. Good lord.
He was
Just
so
like that year. Remember when Brock won it by not doing anything?
Yeah.
Cody
I
is
was
so
there for that
determined
match.
to replicate his father that he tore his pec just so he could have a splotch on his body.
I paid like
Who is
$400 for that ringside ticket for so I could get the chair for Brock Lesnar winning the Money in the Bank in 2019. That's also where Shane McMahon beat the Miz in a cage match where Shane took off his shirt and then like fell to the bottom.
Is Mordecai coming back?
Is this Wyatt? That's the
Oh my God! No way!
It says something. It said something Hart on that license plate. I didn't see what it said.
Owen Hart, he's coming back.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Here's Allegiant Stadium, where we should be
Alan
tonight.
Alan Quickie.
Can you imagine if they ran this show in that building?
They wouldn't have
It would-
though.
it
It
would
would have
be
been. It would have been a lot more creative and
I
better.
hope.
It would have been thingy.
Yeah.
It would have been like that time TNA ran the Alamo Dome.
I feel like a WCW Thunder episode.
Tim,
Where
you went
half
to one
of
of those.
Half of the lights are turned
Wait,
off
what?
anyway.
Thunder. Thunder.
And here comes a card-carrying member of the Gen World Order, Ronda Rousey.
I did?
Oh, fuck off.
As I'm told.
Who? When?
That's the meanest thing you've ever said to me.
You hear that, Callum? She doesn't give a damn about your reputation.
Yeah. So I'm told.
This may be the matchup of the two most unlikable people in the history of the world.
Yeah.
No, Seth Rollins is in the main event.
I will. Now, I have not seen a lot of Ronda and Total Divas. Didn't like her. I have seen an awful lot of Natty and Total Divas. Really don't like her.
Jesus, what the hell was Natty wearing there?
Did you hear Ronda on the Kurt Angle show by any chance?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'd rather light my dick
Why would I listen to that?
I'd rather light my dick on fire than listen to that.
Oh man, Ronda, that was a really great match we had at WrestleMania 33.
Did Kurt have a cold during this, or?
No, that was his brain aneurysm.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
It's just drooling.
I see.
Sir.
Okay.
Hey, Conrad, I really think what was your question? Oh, okay.
Whoa! It's not even Conrad anymore. It's all Paul Bromwell.
Oh yeah, Conrad
Who
didn't.
was that?
Conrad gave up on it. He said, "Fuck it. I don't want to mess with this drooling."
I'll just go give
drooling
people
moron.
mortgages. I'll just go give people mortgages.
He's just a fan.
Now now Conrad has a Foley pod.
Foley pod. Is it good?
Yep,
Foley
is pod.
is good. Foley is
it's
pod.
very long, but if you like McFoley, I think it is enjoyable.
Now, do you have to like Mick Foley greater than you dislike Conrad? Because
that's a great question.
You cut out there, I don't hear what you said. Sorry, what?
What's the ratio?
You've got to balance off your like for Foley against your dislike for Conrad, and I don't think that's a ratio that I'm going to overcome anytime soon.
Gable Steveson.
I listen to Regal's podcast because Conrad isn't on it.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Hold
it's
on.
really good.
Listen, I love Regal's stories, but he goes on and on for one question. I was listening to his kind of ask Regal anything. It was like, bro, it took like 25 minutes to answer one question. And then it was like, well, we only have time for one more question.
That's every wrestler.
Yeah, that's true.
Or everyone in wrestling, for that matter.
Why is she coming out pretending she's Tony Storm?
Oh, wow.
Look at the fucking state of her.
Tony Storm wishes she was Natalia.
Right. Okay. So she's giving the glasses to a child in the front row. I'm okay. I'm glad Ben's not here to say this. Right. Hear me say this. I now don't mind as much that Charlotte copies her father because she's copying her uncle and she's got far less talent than Charlotte ever had. All right. She will never be on Charlotte's level. So please don't copy. This is great value Charlotte, who's great value Ric Flair. That's bullshit.
So she's not.
This
She's
is Dollar Tree Charlotte.
So she's not good, Charlotte.
She is not good, Charlotte.
Natalia sucks.
I don't even see why we're comparing her to Charlotte.
Do you know what? I'm sorry. I take it back. I'm sorry.
Callum, you're getting kicked off your own Twitch.
Tim, is Bret Hart there with you?
No, I'm in Italy with James Grunberg.
Fuck.
What is Brett, while you're here, Brett, what do you think of Natalia right now?
I think my daughter's gonna. I mean, my niece or whatever. She's gonna put in a great showing here against Ronda Rousey, who looks like a dumb, angry baby with her stupid face.
Very good. Thank you, Brett.
Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It was also my lovable brother Owen's birthday.
Right.
He can't celebrate it because he's dead.
We had the same birthday. You know, we both
12 years apart.
I'm not gonna finish that thought right now. I'm gonna go back to Bloomberg.
You nugget.
I feel like if you held a match to like the upper half of Natalia, she would just melt.
She'd be like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Holy
She's gonna
crap.
be in the new House of Wax reboot.
What a
We've just gone through season 2 of Total Divas, or 3, I can't remember quite which, was the Divas Revolution, right? And who was the only one who was on Total Divas that was sat on the bench for the whole revolution because they were too shit to get on television? Natty. And she couldn't see it. She should have given up there.
Daddy's got some watermelons here.
And she's okay. Thanks for that, Green. I was trying to make a point, but thanks. Just shout all over it.
Watermelons.
I mean, yeah, that's wrong.
Well, I mean, this whole feud has been based around the
watermelon.
So.
Around what?
I thought
the fact that she has fake and a fake.
Oh.
I thought for a second there that Rhonda was wearing like Pride gear, but no, she's not that type of person. She's a bit of a bitch, isn't she?
Looks like she's got some Ultimate Warrior paint on her.
Also, her gear just says Audi. I think they forgot to put the R on it.
Like Audi. Ow!
This match has gone on for too long.
I can't argue.
Whoever designed that outfit, it was.
Louis Maynard sends the following dispatch.
Rhonda looks like Toucan Sam from the Fruit Loops.
She does.
Look, I love Fruit Loops, so I'm offended by that.
Yeah, I'm not a Fruit Loops fan. Nah, I don't like those. I don't like Trix.
That's like one of my all-time favorite cereals.
Really?
Man, I haven't had.
Oh, I have a really great story regarding Fruit Loops.
Send
I told this one, but for the record,
write it in. Write it in.
I don't want to write it in. It's more fun if I tell it now.
All right.
But then there's no Talking Pop. Goody, do you want to be the reason that Talking Pop doesn't have an episode this month because you can't keep your water? You can't hold your water and keep your stories to yourself.
Episode this month.
It's fine. Tell the story.
Okay. So
but you have to send it to us also.
Okay. My friend's senior year, right? He got a Toucan Sam tattoo on his ass. It's not even first period, and like he's literally pulling his pants down and he's showing it. He pulls his pants back up, and the math teacher was like, what was that? And my friend goes, what? I got a tattoo. Here, want to see? And he literally pulled his pants down and he moved the math teacher.
Oh man.
With a Toucan. He got said she walked into the office. Meanwhile, I'm literally on the ground crying with laughter. I was right next to him as he pulled his pants down. It was like a Triple H Shawn Michaels sort of thing.
That's a good story, to be fair. I like that.
Send us talking about.
We're gonna do a dramatic reenactment on Talking Pop.
I only understand.
You want to interview the guy who got the Toucan Sam tattoo? I can get him for you.
Okay, cut out the middleman.
It's Zach Manfredi.
No, it is not Zach Manfredi. Zach Manfredi was gone.
Once upon a time, there was a man in James Greenberg's class. He gets a Toucan Sam tattoo on his arse. Next thing you know, his trousers were down by his ankles and he was mooning the teacher. Hilarity ensued as he was pulled.
Is this Drew McIntyre hosting Unsolved Mysteries?
It can be Matsuza if that's what you want.
Sir.
I start to call this Drew SMR.
Air.
Drew.
Is it Drewing anything for you? Hello and welcome to Unsolved Mysteries with Drew McIntyre.
Uncomfortably, yes.
You're uncomfortably aroused? What?
Are you aroused?
Look, a weird boner is still a boner, all right?
I'm surprised this is not the piss break match.
These are facts.
It was a piss break match until you started talking about toucan Sam on somebody's bottom.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Go on. Go on.
I don't know anymore.
We're all like, who's gonna say the next fucked up thing? Whose turn is it?
Whose turn is it? Yeah, exactly.
Well, we gotta
know.
share the time, you know.
We're all morons. What are we?
How dare
Yeah.
you?
Look,
Well,
we're proud of it, though.
You use big words. You can't be a moron.
I'm an imbecile instead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, now I don't know.
Bloody imbecile. Listen to me, you bloody imbecile.
I just hate Rhonda so much.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I do too. James.
Yeah.
Tell Zach Manfredi to take his Facebook off private.
Please, respect.
I wasn't done stalking him before it did.
All right, I'll see.
Going on like 2 years, by the way.
2 years.
Yeah.
Every day for 2 years, Tim is checking that.
Yeah, right.
It's getting tiresome.
It's getting very tiresome.
He's starting to feel like a creeper, to be honest. You know.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel like I'm being deliberately excluded.
Starting to feel like maybe he's the problem. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I don't want this Tim Kimball fellow.
Can't be possible.
I would not be projecting in any way.
Heavens no.
The only mutual friend is Grooney, who's not my friend at all.
I'm sorry, what?
That's not true.
Oh, sweet.
More greatness from Lewis Maynard here. If you'll permit me, Natty's trash talk and acting is so robotic. I've seen better line delivery in quote "Help me, step bro, I'm stuck" videos.
That's a giant callback, also.
Lewis gets it.
So he's saying Natty looks like a porn star. She
No,
just
no,
smack Rhonda.
Her acting is
She
it's
acts like a
sub-porn.
porn star. She doesn't.
Why does she keep putting her hand on Rhonda's hip like that? I don't know if you've noticed that.
Because those
Hands on your hips.
don't
She
lie.
wants some action, boss.
I don't know. It looks weird.
Natty can't
Oh,
deny
that's
that those
awesome.
hips
She's
don't
better.
lie.
Someone called Matt Souza ads. I hate this and want to die.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, who is that guy?
I saw him on Peacock one time.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. He seems like kind of an asshole.
What
Is that the
do,
guy who is on Money in the Bank?
no.
Brian Cullinane would like you to know this match is going to put me to sleep. Well, if it does, Brian, I sure hope that your kids don't wake Daddy.
Hills Tim.
I have no idea if you guys.
Yes.
And if this match doesn't put
I'm
you to
pretty
sleep,
sure he has a child in his profile picture.
Okay, very good.
and if this match doesn't put you to sleep, then why not try some true SMR?
Oh,
Oh dear.
Salisbury.
Is Rhonda bleeding again?
Look at the size
Look at the size of my sword.
Oh,
we talk sword sizes and the best ways to clean them and how shite Natalia is in between the ropes. You know.
We do sword measuring on this here YouTube channel.
I'll do a dramatic reading of anything you want.
Justin Pratt would like you to know, damn man, one more surgery and Natty is gonna look like the dog from Neverending Story.
That is fucking. That is fucking savage.
That's the second. That's the second time never-ending story has been mentioned in my presence this week. Good lord.
Never-ending story.
Justin Pratt would like you to know.
I
Damn
believe
man,
that's
one
one
more
stranger.
surgery and Natty is going to look like the dog from Neverending Story.
Falcor. Oh shit! Ronda's using the sharpshooter. What a bitch!
I would like to make it known to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury and the congregation that it is currently 3:15 in the morning, and I am watching this heap of shite.
What are you even doing?
What's wrong with you?
Go to bed. You need your sleep.
Yeah.
But then the world would be without Drew SMR.
Well, this is true.
Is Drew McIntyre Batman?
Yes.
He can be if you want. I can be anything you want.
No more jerks.
I can also be the Joker.
I'm Batman.
We got Melon Cannon's Natalia here.
Melon Cannon.
Melon Cannon's
And-
Natalia.
And milk jug Rhonda.
Holy shit!
Those are her milk jugs? All right.
Mhm.
They are not marvelous milkers.
They're not.
Mediocre milkers, if
That
you will.
baby must be starving.
Got some Bod knockers over here.
Wasn't the Marvelous
See-
Milkers a
see,
doo-wop
before-
group in the 60s?
This isn't going to work.
Before she had a child, she had absolutely no titties. So
I think it was
the
a
child actually
bit
blessed
by
her
the
with
Chantel.
at least
This-
some titties.
Oh.
This is the most moronic thing I have ever seen in my life, and that's saying a lot from a fucking Italian match. This is ridiculous.
Let's quit. Let's rage quit. Let's watch Full World.
This is very stupid.
What if we did just bail? What is the point of
Ronda
this?
sucks.
We owe it to the Twitchers.
Nobody's
Oh!
listening.
Does the sharpshooter hurt more because it's executed on the hardest part of the ring?
That was more of a dull shooter.
Logan,
Lewis
it's the
never
question.
fails. What?
This.
Someone
It's
said
awful.
hardest part of the ring.
What was the question?
Someone said
Does
hardest part of the ring.
The sharpshooter hurt more because it is being executed on the hardest part of the ring.
That sharpshooter was so bad, it hurt my soul. So,
Ronda was
yes, it
Soul
does
shooter.
hurt more.
Ronda, oh boy. Uh-oh. Ronda's limping.
More
That
like
ain't
shit.
good.
This is awful.
Shooter, I
Oh.
barely know her.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Just do your stupid slam thing and end the match.
Oh boy. Ronda's got red boobs over here.
Is that what she calls it? The stupid slam
The
thing?
stupid slam thing is her finisher. Yes.
Oh boy.
For someone who was brought up in the Hart family dungeon, and the sharpshooter was probably one of the first moves she ever learned how to do when she was learning to wrestle, she's fucking terrible at it.
Oh shit, an ankle lock?
Pat McAfee, this has been a clinic. Pat McAfee, you're a fucking liar.
Citation needed.
I'm getting main roster angry that this match is still going on at fucking 3:20 in the morning. This is ridiculous. Hurry up.
Holy hell, what are we doing?
Callum's gonna cut a promo.
Promo, do it.
It's
Last-
over.
Oh,
It's over, guys.
Oh,
Don't-
thank
it's
fuck for
over.
that.
Quiet, I don't know who wins yet.
She got her in the arm submission thing. This should do it.
Oh,
The stupid arm submission thing.
Yeah.
Johnny, after having to watch that, none of us won. No one won. In fact, we've all won now that the match is
There are no
finished.
winners.
well, I mean, if you
No,
had
there are
Ronda
no-
down, you could see one.
Last month, I get main roster angry at Cody because I thought he was doing himself some long term damage, and I didn't like that. The man's got a family. I was angry for everyone that's had to watch this because this was appalling. This was a joke of a wrestling match. I hated it. This is fucking rubbish. It was all because of Natalia. It's all because of Ronda.
Is Liv gonna cash in now? I mean, this would be a great vantage.
Well, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy
There
it?
we go.
Play. Did you enjoy Dallas, Mrs. Kennedy?
Here we go.
Do you know what? To see the JFK finish, That was a better alternative than having to watch that.
Grassy Knoll was a better finish. Yeah.
This dumbass is
Oh, Liv. What a dumb whore.
Sir!
This is so fucking stupid.
Did she lose already?
She's already crying.
She tap out?
I think she was
Holy
crying when
hell.
she ran out.
Oh boy. What?
What? Oh, wow. Oh. Marcus is going to
Wow.
You mean Charlotte made it easier for herself to get the title back?
Charlotte had nothing to do with it.
No, but now they're going to make Charlotte the champion at SummerSlam, aren't they?
So Ronda has gotten pinned twice. This is so stupid.
Cal, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. I was gonna say, Cal, you're gonna have to edit out all my screaming. Sorry, I was really surprised.
Well, Ronda's gonna retire again. That's it.
Good.
Thank God.
Fucking take Natty with
Yeah,
her.
well,
This is unspeakably
every
stupid.
cloud, as they say.
Piss off into the sunset and don't come back.
Liv Morgan killed the chat.
More than one way to get our attention.
The dogs are locked in the pool. Good lord. Don't way to go, Chef.
I'm guessing Liv didn't give a damn about Ronda's reputation, huh?
Wow.
The dogs are in the enclosed pool area and the front door is open. By the way, P.S. Stay away from the Bowflex machine. You won't like what you see.
What the?
Sir.
Where's Steve Riddle's reaction? Where's Steve Riddle?
Lewis says, if that match and that cash-in were hanging from a cliff, and I could only save one, I'd pray for a landslide.
Poetic as ever.
Oh, God.
Justin Pratt letting us know Bo Dallas is getting pegged tonight.
Oh.
Does she go out with Bo Dallas?
I can't answer that question. I'm just the messenger.
I hope not.
What if you just said that out of context?
Well, I mean,
or does Justin know something that we don't?
Right?
Oh, I forgot. I had a
he's
cash.
watching a different thing.
I forgot I had a cash
What
in
premium live event are you at, buddy?
Yeah.
So I forgot I had a cash in that
Their wedding,
2019.
their wedding hashtag would be is all you have to do is Bo live.
Oh no!
Oh,
Boo.
Logan.
Oh,
Here.
hang
Boo.
up.
Boo. Piss. Boo.
Are they saying boo or boo live?
Boo earns. They're saying boo earn. I forgot in 2019, Bailey cashed in her Money in the Bank to beat Charlotte at in Hartford in 2019.
Ronda's had multiple cash-ins at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view on her because Alexa did it too.
She should take that as a hint that nobody wants her there and to just leave.
Yeah, please.
Oh, there's Air. It's a lovely part of the country.
Air.
NXT, the Great American Bash.
And here's Scotland, the hometown of the best WWE champion in history.
Rowdy Piper.
It's like fucking planet Earth.
And here is the native Drew McIntyre back in his natural location.
I'm Scottish David Attenborough.
Steve Irwin is somewhere in there. The Crocodile Hunter.
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin's in the ground.
Also, he's
Along
not
with
Scottish. I can't stress that enough.
He has been very dead for a long time.
Also, he's from Australia. Just gonna put that out there.
He died like before 3 days before freshman year started in high school for me.
Tragic.
I was so sad when he died. What a good guy.
Yeah, no, that sucked.
Crikey, mate, we got ourselves a stick. Uh-oh, mate. Steve Irwin go bye-bye now.
Great.
And his son is like the most
were those his
pure
last
human
words?
being in the world.
I see Grooney's played knife with Spoonie before.
His last words were probably, "Crikey, I got stabbed by a fucking stingray."
You're all right. You're all right.
Well, given he was underwater, his last words are probably.
He fucking stabbed me through my heart.
Did you watch? You guys watch that Halloween South Park episode where he's like, "No, say it. I'm really Steve Irwin." It's like, man, you can't be the Crocodile Hunter. He just died. No, it's really me. I'm Steve Irwin. And he goes, "Well, if you don't have a costume, you need to leave right now." What?
There's Drew McIntyre on that Jimmy Fallon guy. He's quite funny, man.
Drew McIntyre.
So this is quite the build-up for Drew not to win. And
You get to be there live, Callum.
And I'll be fucking raging. Always remember back, the first one of these we ever did, Hell in a Cell 2020, and Drew lost the title.
Did he lose it to Roman?
No, he lost it to Randy.
Randy.
I lost it to Randy.
Randy?
I need a beer now.
Ronda
After
Rousey?
that match.
Randy Hot. As Booker T would say. Oh yeah.
Just get to the match, you chodes.
We get an advertisement for
Chode.
5,000.
GCW : just get to the match, you chodes. Ooh, pinball.
GCW Summer Scoliosis.
GCW yearbook camp.
Oh, what was it thingy?
GCW presents Trombone Boinkin.
Tromboners would probably be.
Trombone Boykin.
I think Rooney had a tromboner when he was fucking the
Trombone.
Yeah.
No, he was fucking
I love
tubas
the
with his
French.
massive cock.
The MILF.
I'm sorry?
The MILF. The MILF.
He was
I didn't get that
tubas because he has a massive cock. You know.
Who has a massive cock?
Rooney,
Me and
apparently.
Mr. Stifler didn't get that far.
I bet you Sean can't wait to GCW Sommiversu.
Yeah, some of
GCW : I had a typing stroke.
I agree. GCW.
Some people have COVID. Sean has COVID typing.
GCW presents Scoliosis Test live on pay-per-view.
Sean Kidd chimes in saying, hopefully Ronda goes back to raising goats. This run has been but. Does Ronda raise goats?
I
don't know, but shut up, Grandpa.
Damn. Shut up, Grandpa. Wow.
Gonna be getting a typing.
That wasn't very nice.
Oh shit.
Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, last man standing.
Is this set to a Metallica song like it was last time?
It can be.
And I'm looking forward to the last man standing match. I've seen cage matches. I've seen a ladder match.
What Metallica song do you think it's set to?
And what Metallica thong do you think they're wearing as they're singing it?
I think Metallica's singing the thong song live. Cisco or whoever sings that song. Whatever.
Thong, yeah.
She had dumps like a chunk.
Broken Roman's last man standing. Oh, there you go. The more you know.
In other news, the New York Yankees are putting on a clinic against the Cleveland Indians.
Cleveland Guardians, please.
Yeah, no shit. Well, that got us thrown off. Not properly correcting the Indians' name.
Guardians?
Yeah, I know. It's the Guardians.
Goodness sake.
It's main event time, you guys.
We're culturally appropriate on this one.
Right.
Even though Ronda isn't with her cultural appropriation of a kilt. Bitch. No, he's not.
All right, Tim and Jenny, y'all been waiting all night. There's Riddle.
Kilt shirt appropriation.
Where is he?
Thanks.
Bro.
Boo.
Snake.
I have.
I don't like snakes.
This is genuine. I have worried all day that he's going to be in and about ladders barefoot. And he could lose a toe.
He's going to be doing a lot of high spots tonight, Riddle.
You know, the best thing Riddle
Let's see what
bring the
his
Razor
animal
scooter back.
Let's see what his animal is tonight. It's birds.
Isn't every
Why isn't he
spot...
dressed for BDSM
Eagles,
on the beach?
Why isn't every
Not
spot
enough
that Riddle
leather.
does a high spot?
That's true. Because he smokes weed, you see.
He loves the
On the
hashish.
red, white, and blue birds.
The ganja, as the kids say.
The Mary Jane.
Yes. The devil's lettuce.
And there you see Riddle's brother, Steve Riddle, in the crowd tonight.
Oh, Jesus, this fucking guy.
Burn it down!
This fucking loser.
Is he trying out for Chicago? What is he wearing?
I think that's Mufasa's outfit from The Lion King on Broadway. You can find the Lion King review on the Place to Be Pop network on Pop Goes the Classics.
There you go. We haven't done very many plugs this evening.
Okay.
Too much bullshit, not enough time for plugs.
I have to say, this might be this is definitely my top 10 WrestleMania moments right here. It was a shock value of a lifetime.
God, these fucking train seals in the crowd with their hands on head looking at gas.
Maybe we should do
trained seals.
They are like.
Maybe we should do
love
top.
Why are you so hateful, Tim?
I think our next group projects should be top 100 WrestleMania moments.
I think the next project should be biggest stupid fucking marks in the crowd.
Wow.
I'm getting hostile.
I can
The
tell.
show is
I think we all know a family of them.
Do we?
Oh, here comes Shaquille!
What a great family it is. It's like a NASCAR family in some ways.
Does he have MVP with him? Yeah, he does.
Not like the Allisons, mind you.
No.
Davey and
Is this
Bob.
like Jimmy Hart's first family?
Yeah, a little bit more like that.
I thought the first family was Bobby.
The great tag team of Knobs, Humorous.
Knobs, Humorous, and Jerry Flynn.
It was a who's who of suck.
All right, I'm gonna go get high before I have to watch this.
I'd get high instead of watching this.
Are you getting high for Pool World?
Why don't you get high? Why don't you get high while you watch it?
Well, I have to go outside, Can't smoke weed in the house.
Ethan would be like, "What's that funny smell, Mom?"
Yeah, he knows.
Oh, he does.
Of course he does.
Are you smoking that house?
You have a TV outside, don't you?
I do. But my computer's not outside. See, and there's frogs, and they trigger Gurney for whatever reason.
Because he's a jackass.
Well, this is true.
It's like a bitch asking if I had autism.
So,
what?
SmackDown last night.
Yeah?
They had this fatal four-way to determine that Madcap would be in the fucking match. But at the beginning of SmackDown, they had all of the people that are already in the Money in the Bank and those four that were in the fatal four-way in a battle royal, which Baron Corbin won. But Baron Corbin didn't earn a pot in the match.
Wait. Okay.
By winning the battle royal. He still had to win. He still had to win the fatal four-way at the end of the night, which he lost. So
what was
what an asshole.
What was the point of the battle royal?
This all sounds incredibly boring.
What was the point of that story?
Yeah, really. To kill a SmackDown.
I was just telling you how stupid SmackDown was yesterday.
Thank you.
I was just telling you how stupid SmackDown was yesterday.
Yeah, no, it sounds it.
So
they had a battle royal that had nothing to lead to the fatal four-way.
That sounds like they needed a week to kill. That's what it sounds like. I do wonder if they have expected that Cody might be able to gut his way through this, the way they waited so long to put the last person in.
I told you, just do like Brock that one year. He just comes in and doesn't do anything, but climbs a ladder with one hand and takes it.
And then Cody was like, "No, my arm's still hanging by a fucking thread."
Tim, I was there for that.
Well, then you know what I'm talking about.
Adrenaline
I got
and my
the evil
soul
eye
tore my peg right off the bone.
I screamed the loudest for that, and everyone gave me the dirtiest eye ever.
I can believe that.
They're still doing this stupid fucking brawling
grab
brutes
the
thing.
briefcase tonight.
I mean, it was the shock of the lifetime, but the wrong time to be cheering.
Well, here we go.
Yes. Pharaoh's going to win and become Mr. Doggy in the Bank.
I'd co-sign that. Oh, sorry, Callum. I'm talking over your boy's entrance.
Yeah. Oh, respect, please. I'm going to mute everyone.
Kid Sousa out!
Shut up, Grody.
Very much going to mute Grody.
Moot? You're going to moot him?
Yes, shut the fuck up.
Me and Callum have been on Skype far too long today with each other. 2 pods and a Twitch. What are we doing?
2? Good lord.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That sword's getting bigger and bigger every week.
Oh, is my camera on? Oh,
said.
sorry. Oops. Sorry. You weren't meant to see that.
Yeah. I didn't want to say anything.
Good lord. God almighty.
Is everyone in the match now?
I don't know. I think there's like 80. There's a guy who brought a tribute sign for somebody in the crowd.
I know.
Holy shit!
What?
I'm sorry for laughing, but I wasn't the only one who noticed it. So I'm going to hell.
Rest in peace, Phil. I brought you to this awful fucking
No, I
pay-per-view.
think his name was like Frank something.
Did he buy an extra seat? Did he buy a seat for his ashes?
That's pretty amazing.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm going to hell.
Do you know who's going to hell? The guy who brought Frank, dead Frank, to this. Because
Brought him to fucking Vegas.
he brought him to Vegas to have a good time, to possibly have a hangover type thing, and he ended up having to see Ronda versus Natty.
He brought the corpse of Frank with him.
Right, what's Adam Pearce say?
They brought his ashes to Vegas. Someone's gonna fucking snort him, thinking it's coke.
Who's this motherfucker?
That's Adam Pearce.
He's adding somebody to the ladder match. Who's he adding?
He's adding somebody
You got
in.
another guy here?
Yes.
Is it Cody?
Randy Savage.
Mae Young giving birth to a ham.
It's Adam Pearce himself. And it's going to be Cody, isn't it? Oh, fuck right off. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? Brock?
I was wondering why he wasn't in this already.
Theory? What the fuck is this? I wish it was Ronda Rousey.
This show is testing my patience.
What a waste of everyone's goddamn time.
You're bad.
Drew, you've got a sword. You know what to do, pal.
Yeah.
End the misery for everyone right now.
This Drew McIntyre, all he has to do is just stab everyone with the sword and Drew wins.
Exactly. No disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Drew
Pretty
killed
sure
everyone,
murder's
but it's
still
still
not
no
permitted.
disqualification.
I would argue that in a court of law, Logan. This was no disqualification. I can
Honestly,
do what I want. It's like
I thought tribute Frank was
They
coming
said
out.
no holds were barred.
You mean Frank's ashes isn't the last person?
This asshole's gonna win this thing, isn't he?
No,
sure
it's
is.
gonna be Frank.
Who's Frank?
the dead guy, I think.
Dead.
Who's dead?
The man on the sign.
Logan, if you would just pay attention for once, you know.
They need to hold the sign.
I was in the bathroom when that happened.
Oh well, what a surprise!
Yeah, how dare you pee during this great pay-per-view?
Typical Logan, missing out on some funny shit.
Wow.
Typical Logan.
What a cunt I am.
Listen, man, you can't say that in kickball, bro. You're gonna get kicked off the team in the league.
I'm a 28-year-old male. I don't play kickball.
I believe they call it soccer.
Now, see, kickball is baseball, but you kick a.
I could say it would be called baseball, actually.
I was gonna say, Logan, what are you, a flag football player now?
No, I don't play child's games.
Child's games.
Well, listen, Red Rover is not a child's game. That game freaking hurts.
Nobody's played Red Rover since the age of 10. And I don't know what Red Rover is.
I went to summer camp at age 11, so.
Matt, you would call it Gray Rover.
That's true.
Jesus.
You're absolutely right.
It does not involve the color red, though.
God, this show is sucking out my life force.
Can we see that in loving memory of Frank sign one more time? Who the fuck is
Who turned into
snoring?
Darth Vader?
Luke.
I just heard.
Luke.
I am your father.
It might be me. I have allergies. I am very tired. This
Mhm.
show has killed me. Inside.
You
Sound
saying
all right you sound good for being dead.
The show has been off the
Just-
rails.
This show has killed me. I want every single one of you going to SummerSlam this year to give me a Frank Style tribute. Sign.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Callum, it's like we say, sometimes these shows that don't look good on paper tend to be, what's the term, doo-doo shit. In
Yep.
execution.
Yep.
Well,
I
It's the calls that make the show. You know, it's not
It
the
is the
show
call.
itself.
I liked
What-
everyone's enthusiasm earlier on when they said it might turn out to be okay. It really hasn't turned out to be okay.
right.
I think this is one of the worst ones we've watched in a while. At least the other ones have been
Yeah.
like,
I feel like lately
Enjoyable.
they've all been pretty good lately.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Should
Thanks
we
to
sing a
Cody.
song?
Thanks to Cody.
Yeah, I feel like everything
Yeah.
this Mania has been pretty solid.
Even the Rumble was kind of bad, but even like Chamber was pretty alright.
Mhm.
Bye bye, Chris Candido. He died.
Jesus.
Take a drink. Take a drink.
I just thought we needed something to add to it.
Indeed.
Rollins' pants are the Rainbow Road track Mario Kart.
Which is ironic because Rollins is just as annoying as Rainbow Road. Seth Rollins is the Rainbow Road of professional wrestling.
He's
Or
the Rainbow
perhaps
Road of the WWE.
It really
Perhaps
is.
a lost member of the Nasty Boys.
I would argue that Natalia is the Rainbow Road of WWE.
Yeah.
But if you hate Seth Rollins more than you hate Natalia, we can't be friends. I'm sorry.
Well,
Can I hate them equally?
Logan, it was an honor to be on Highway to the Impact Zone all this time.
Yeah, you're fired.
Highway to
I'll say this.
the
I'll say
Impact
this.
Zone.
Bernie, shut up for a minute. I'll say this. Rollins is very talented in the ring. I'll never take that away from him. I just don't like the person.
Rollins annoys me.
See, I can respect
Natalia. Rollins annoys me. Natalia makes me angry.
Yeah. Right. I think that's the difference. Like, I'll never take anything away from Rollins in the ring. He's fantastic. But I just think he's annoying as hell as a person.
And I appreciate that, Matt. You're rehired.
Oh, thank you.
Just-
Gonna save my ass.
Logan, if you need, I'm not asking you to be on the show, but if you do need a last minute call in for someone to watch with you guys, I'll be your man.
I got you. I appreciate that.
He'll keep you in mind, Gurney.
Dramatic readings. That is what they call an offer you can't refuse. He's just made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Just something along those lines. Something for the Godfather. I just want this show to end. I want to go to bed.
Is this Drew McIntyre doing The Godfather?
I don't know anymore. What is Drew McIntyre? What is the Godfather?
2004, Ken Shamrock with a shoulder block to Che Guevara.
He does got Ken
What?
Shamrock vibes.
I also don't know anymore, Tim.
Ken Shamrock was with like 0% of the talent.
I'll blame it on the brain fog.
God, I wish Ken Shamrock won the Money in the Bank.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the something else. Blame it on the brain fog.
If they had Money in the Bank back in '99, Ken Shamrock would have won.
He'd have more chance of winning than any of these guys.
Ken Shamrock should have been on Against All Odds. That's what would have really.
I mean,
over the top.
He was wrestling in Impact as soon as like 2 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
GCW.
That's when he got inducted into the Impact Hall of Fame, right?
By The Rock, did it not?
By The Rock.
Yeah.
GCW. Where's Ken Shamrock?
Yeah.
We all know he missed his flight again.
Or GCW needs more Shamrock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's I'm like
GCW missed my flight.
Did you say fist my flight?
Miss.
GCW : fist my flight.
It's the only way to fly.
Yeah. It's like fight or flight, but it's fist. I don't know.
Well, Kenny missed some dates. That's all I'm saying.
God
Kenny
almost sucks at this fucking thing.
Kenny,
Oh God, he is terrible.
I feel like it's like Kane.
He's like if Suck was a wrestler.
It's like a butt wrestler.
So I learned today that Swole of the No Limit Soldiers once did a tour of New Japan.
Right.
And had a match with, and one of his 2 matches, it was against Hashimoto in an MMA style match.
Jesus God.
And he retired 9 days later.
He did retire. He retired 9 days later after Bash at the Beach 1999.
Now, Swole was the one they were trying to push as like an actual wrestler. In
Right.
WCW.
I think he was the one who was like Master P's cousin or something, right?
He was.
Swole. Hold on. Yeah. Go ahead, Cal.
They made such a big thing that he was trained by Brad Reingans. And he then did this tour of Japan, had 2 matches, pissed off for 8 years, came back, was the No Limit Soldiers, and retired 8 days after Bash at the Beach 1999. Swole, we hardly knew you.
I think he was supposed to make an appearance on Road Wild '99, but he got arrested for unpaid child support after a speeding ticket. So he got pulled over, and when the cop looked him up, he had unpaid child support payments.
What a way to go.
I swear to God, it's under that Wrestle Crap book, The Death of WCW. Swole was arrested after going 100 in a 50 mile an hour in a 55 zone. Then he was arrested for unpaid child support, even though he was making a lot of money in WCW.
Well, he was on one of these guys that was on like $250,000 a year.
Yeah. Do you want me to pull up the exact quote? I'll get the book. Okay.
What was
no, don't pull up the quote. Pull up the salaries.
I wonder if Tony Khan. Remember he went off on a rant one night that he was coked up to the eyeballs, and about Big Swole, about how she was terrible in the ring. I wonder if he got her mixed up with Swole from the No Limit Soldiers, because that man had not an ounce of talent in his body.
I'm sorry, say that again. Were you talking about
when
Swole?
Yes, when Tony Khan went on his rant about how Swole wasn't good, Big Swole wasn't good in the ring, and he sacked her because she wasn't good. Was he mistaking her for Swole from the No Limit Soldiers because he was coked out his mind?
Could be, yeah. All right, so Swole is not to be confused with. Remember the guy who was built like a tank?
Oh yeah,
4x4.
4x4.
Yeah.
Was he the same guy that was
4x4
Nation of Domination with Stevie Ray and?
Yeah, he was in Harlem Heat 2000.
Was he?
He had a different name though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He wasn't.
It was Biggs or something. Yeah.
Okay. Master P henchman Swole was arrested for speeding and was held when they found he was late on his child support payments. This despite the fact WCW was paying him $400,000 per year.
Jesus.
400,000. All right, verify it. Pull up. I'm gonna pull up the salaries.
Andrew McIntyre, do better.
How's the match been, you guys?
Boring as hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're looking up WCW contracts.
We're talking about Harlem Heat 2000.
Just to tell you where we're at. And
It's a match that includes Madcap Moss and Theory, and Sami Zayn hasn't done anything. And Andrew Galloway, aka Drew McIntyre, has not been very good at climbing a ladder.
Do we think his name is Swole or Big Swole?
His name was...
it's just Swole. He made $31,000 in 1999.
Oh, so that's a big fat lie, James Greenberg.
Yeah, Brian Alvarez, you lying bastard.
It's Brian Alvarez writing this, so it must be wrong then.
Big fat lie, Brian Alvarez, you fucking mark.
Yeah, you douche.
You dumb cunt.
Big
child.
You big
MMA
you big piece of shit.
Guy.
And what kind of last name is Alvarez anyway?
A Mark's last name?
Where'd you get that last name? The toilet store?
Jesus. Wow. We're broken.
The toilet.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm fine.
so
Yeah, I'm fine.
he himself made just shy of 300,000.
I'm broken.
I bet that made him feel rowdy and
I didn't know
bowdy
Shark
bowdy.
Boy worked for WCW.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He was a
Yeah,
Saturday night
Really,
regular,
Shark?
or World League
Yeah,
regular.
he was a Saturday night staple in like 2000. He wrestled on a bunch of those. Sonny Siaki
Yeah.
wrestled there too. And I think Chris Harris
Sonny
showed up on a couple of them too.
And James Storm.
Yeah, Chris Harris.
James Storm might have done a couple. Daniels definitely did them.
Oh my God, there's Riddle.
Oh, he
So
just did flippy business off the ladder.
You want to hear what they said about the Goldberg January 4th, 1999 Nitro?
I've got a feeling you're going to tell us anyway.
If you say no, I won't tell it. I won't tell
No.
it. Just say no. Okay.
No, go on, tell us.
I don't
God damn
want to.
Callum.
It's better than watching this shite.
I mean, we're gonna watch it either way.
Go on, Grooney. I think I know what quote this is.
Sure.
Is it about the location of the police station?
Damn it, you're right.
Yeah.
Good call.
Because we've heard it probably 5,000 times.
Yeah, I have read that book more than twice.
I've definitely heard that story from a lot of sources for some reason.
So Goldberg, it seemed like Goldberg wasn't going to make it back in time. The problem was the police station was right next to the arena. So it took Goldberg over 30 minutes to only walk like 15 steps. Perhaps the crosswalk light was broken on the street.
Well, that's the thing. He's just been arrested. He has left the police station. Do you think he's going to want to jaywalk? Absolutely not. He'll be right back in there.
But I think that was the funniest line they wrote. Perhaps the crosswalk light was broken.
After hearing that dramatic reading there, Grooney, I am all for Grooney reads the death of WCW. Because, I mean, it's got a lot about 2000 WCW. It's clearly got a lot about death. There is a good bit in there about the Renegade.
I think that would double as death of the Twitch stream.
No. You can... No, what we do is we get a new page on the intermission of every Extreme Resurrection. Just saying.
Steve Riddle quit the show faster than Michael Cook dropped off the show.
Too many spoilers, man.
My God. Oh, we finally made it. We made it to 2007 on ECW, finally.
That's pretty
After 45 practice rounds of trying to get this podcast off the ground, we finally made it to 2007.
Yeah.
We would have gotten there sooner if Mike Cook wasn't always delaying and not being able to record when we were supposed to.
Say it for the people.
This is going to be like that Simpsons Behind the Laughter episode. Behind the Extreme Resurrection. Behind the scenes.
Oh, this is
Behind the scenes, the crew
Resurrection.
members didn't get on with each other.
No, well, we got a long time, but it's just like, come on, dude, be professional.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Oh, look, here's the almost spot. How to take a big man down.
They just murdered Amos.
Thank God.
Oh!
Finally.
He did.
Finally.
That's how they released him, too, right? That was his release papers.
We can but hope.
They should put him through Heaven's Table, too.
Suck you!
Knocking on Heaven's Table. Heaven's Table, yeah.
Heaven's Table.
Get the briefcase, Sammy. Get it.
All right, Axel Chode, take it easy.
Axel Chode.
Right, it is 1 minute. It is 1 minute to 4. Please hurry up.
I understand. You're doing your best.
I'm not even saying that. It's like, because what's that? 1 minute to 4. That's like, it's 11 o'clock for you guys, but it's far too late for you to be doing this shit. You've got other things to be doing, other goals to be on.
Not really, though.
I really don't.
What we're usually doing around.
That's the problem. Yes, but
Usually
exactly.
getting started.
Yes.
This is usually when we're getting started, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. You've got other goals
We
to go
got
and enjoy.
hours more of this shit.
I was going to say, we got to get a second wind and watch Cool World.
Oh.
Cool World.
You have got other calls to enjoy, other than watching this Drake. Come on, Drew, kill him.
I'm looking forward to at least my 50th Royal Rumble 2000 watch.
Well, Taka's face exploding gets funnier and funnier every time you watch it.
Even better when the Mean Street Posse tried into the Rumble.
The Mean Street Posse, their music was come on, Drew. Oh, get yourself to fuck Pete Dunne. Send him at the tower. Send him at the tower.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
This no.
That's Butch to you, my young man.
Phobic to me.
You mean that's not Pete Gas?
Juyabs.
Oh man, Butch is going for a ride.
Ooh.
He deserves to be sent to the tower for that.
Juyabs.
That's I think that's treason.
Shift just reminded me.
Holy shit.
You know what else? You know what else it would only be fitting that we watch? Hello?
What's that?
Independence
What?
Day,
Oh, I do love that movie.
right?
Can't we just watch it on the 4th of July like everyone else does?
No, but the 4th of July by the time you watch it.
Oh, dear Christ.
No, Seamus, you've got neck problems. Don't
The
be doing
movie
this.
starts. Listen, the attack started on like
God.
the second, right?
Oh
Thank
shit!
God.
No! Oh my God!
What?
It doesn't look good.
Oh, come on, Drew. Come on.
It doesn't happen.
Oh,
guys,
Kipper.
don't worry.
Oh, yes. Oh,
It
yes.
doesn't happen.
Oh God damn it!
Spoiler.
It would have been a better
Spoiler.
spot. What a fucking mark!
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
I thought he was going to go spine first under that
So did
top
I.
rope ladder. I was like,
know.
no.
Do something
They
useful.
killed the territory.
Has he not get like... that
It's
would have been
over.
good. Don't you
I
fucking
not
haven't
say
think
seen
it?
anybody from McIntyre and Sheamus in the match in like 10 minutes.
All right, we're in
Sheamus
luck,
killed
you
the
guys.
territory. By not taking the spot.
He's going back first this time, I think.
It's faded. It's faded because Independence Day is streaming on both Prime Video and Hulu.
I thought it was also on HBO Max.
Well, it's not listed. If
I
it
wonder
is.
why.
Yeah. Now, meanwhile, Hulu World.
Oof.
Hulu World is on Prime Video.
Yes.
I don't have Prime.
God damn it, Grooney! Sick of your shit.
I don't know my login credentials for Prime. I'm sorry.
Call your mom in Italy.
No.
Buy a
No.
fucking Roku and get some
Absolutely not.
Prime. For God's sake.
Not doing this.
Stop using this kitty ColecoVision bullshit.
I believe it's called Il Amazon Prima.
No, it's not that No,
I'm pretty sure.
Prime works. It's just that I don't know the login.
Pretty sure Madcap just died.
Good.
That's a shame.
This is where
Bye, Madcap must died.
They have this thing. Take a shot. They have this thing called called "Forgot My Password."
His buddy was happy, Corbin.
Logan saying, "Do I have to take a shot?"
What?
Yes, everyone does.
Oh, is it Riddle's turn? It's Riddle's time.
God, is this fucking match still on?
Yes.
Come on, Riddle. Get the belt. Get the briefcase. Climb the ladder, kid. Make yourself famous.
Where's Drew?
Greatest Raw match of all time.
Jeff Hardy versus Undertaker?
Oh my god.
Climb the ladder, kid.
I don't care who wins. I don't care who wins now. Just fucking end this misery.
Burn it down. Oh, it's Theory. Here he comes.
Okay, I take that back. I take that
Theory's
back.
gonna win. He wouldn't have.
I take
Here
that
comes
back.
Cody.
Theory can't win.
Oh. Yo.
Bro.
Wasn't as good as Cody took it against Sammy.
Theory is going to win because he was a late introduction into this match and has done fuck all since.
Fuck all.
Oh well, no one. I don't think anyone wins if Theory was surprised. You know.
Oh, believe me, if Theory wins, no one wins.
If Theory wins,
No,
AEW wins. Cause I'm going to start putting down £50 for their shows.
I think it's a washout then.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes this stupid prick.
Come on, Riddle.
Callum's fully lost it.
Win the fucking match.
I'm gone.
Stupid prick.
I've gone.
I'm here for it.
Welcome to the dark
with
side.
me, Riddle. Come on, hit him with me. Hit him with the briefcase. No, not the other way around.
Something will be complete.
Come on, Riddle, win.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hit him with me.
Grooney.
Oh, fuck right
Stop being
off,
such
man.
a mark, please.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oof. All right.
Oh, you bastard.
What a waste of 3 hours of my life. This has been.
Caring that much about this match.
Wow.
Poor Callum.
This has been.
Yeah.
I was anticipating a Drew win. I would have been okay with anyone else other than this.
Well,
Take your.
so what
Take your
you're saying is, my pick was I won the pick'ems because who did I pick as my winner? TBD.
you did. You
You
did.
won it. The to be announced, who was announced, beginning of the match.
And then wasn't announced.
Hypothesis.
I hope you drop your phone and it smashes into a million pieces. You bastard.
You might say it was my best theory.
Oh, Tim.
That was a Jimmy Eat World joke, Matt.
I know it was.
Great
I
value.
knew that you knew that it was.
Great
Come on,
value
man.
NXT Tyler Breeze.
Just for you, as my fellow second wave emo enthusiast.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I take it back. It wasn't a waste of 3 hours because I've thoroughly enjoyed the call.
That was an awful RKO.
The show was.
It looked
pitched.
like
Oh, the call was great as always. The pay-per-view can suck my ass.
I feel so bad for
Listeners.
no. I feel more bad for Marcus and Tim that now need to actually do some
Oh God.
analysis of this.
Yeah. There is that.
That may break him.
Tim didn't want to do it to begin with. He hadn't
didn't want to do it
even watched the show.
Well, he saw the card on paper and said, "Why?" I mean,
so Godspeed to you, gentlemen. If you want to hear if they did make it, no so network tomorrow. That'll be on there. If they actually do it, I wouldn't blame them if they didn't.
They're professionals. I'm sure they will.
Yeah. And Grooney is a stickler for professionalism with his podcast.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we all are, frankly.
Oh, yeah.
I think it comes through in our work.
I think so.
Pretty clear if anyone has listened to our work.
Right.
I'm nothing if not professional.
If you have watched this for the last 3 hours and have thought anything other than professionalism comes from us, then
you heard our work.
You have.
Yeah.
I'm very professional.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, thank you all very much once again. It was a pleasure. And thank you, Twitchers, for watching as well. Bye, Matt. He's gone.
Matt said, "Fuck it."
Yeah. Thank you to
annoying.
This annoying. Goodbye. Bye, Jenny. Everyone's gone. Okay. Well, thank you to everyone who did watch on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. We hopefully made that a much better experience for you, despite the source material being excruciatingly bad. I think the next one will be SummerSlam. We do have a road crew going to Nashville for that one, but we will be here with the Twitch as ever, keeping you entertained ? On stream. So follow along, like, subscribe, follow, whatever the terminology is, to get the updates on that. But if nothing else, we will see you on July the 30th for SummerSlam.